And what's good, everybody? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. As we are back live once again, I'm back at my home place for this game today, covering the start of the Western Conference Finals, game number one. The LA Clippers taking on the Phoenix Suns. Hopefully it's going to be a terrific series. Glad to have each and every single one of you guys back in the stream. Unbelievable night last night. If you were in the chat with a Bucks against Nets game, that was crazy. We got a record-breaking stream. Over 14,000 plus viewers all at once from yesterday. Over 250,000 views total. That was unbelievable from yesterday's game going down. Hands down, one of the top NBA games that I have ever covered and ever seen in my life all time. Let's get back out to the top of the chat before we start off this stream. We'll welcome you guys in here. Malika, Lucas, Stokes, Arthur, Warren, Goody, Bones, Kelly, Bearscat, Aline, Michael, Paul, Patrick. Welcome back onto the channel here, everybody. Jay Ramirez, welcome in. Only time will tell. We will see if we can get to that mark today. Kelly, welcome in. Band up, Glenn. Sean here. Jan King. I am Daniel. Ben. Number one Louisville Cards fan here. Welcome in. Got quite a bit of Suns going for right now in the chat. Louisville Card fans taking the Clippers. Let me know throughout the stream who you guys got, Suns or Clippers today. As no Chris Paul, no Kawhi Leonard. Both are out for game number one today. And for the Clippers, into their first ever Western Conference final in franchise history. In their 50 seasons in the Western Conference Final now for the LA Clippers. For the Phoenix Suns, 0 NBA titles, and Phoenix goes back for the first time in a decade to the Western Conference Finals. 2 finals appearances for the Phoenix Suns. The first one came back in the 1970s for them, 1976, and then 1993 was their last one for Phoenix. So looking for a terrific start to this series between the two teams. That's one thing for sure. Ned, welcome in here. Gerard, Lucas, Dakota, sorry to hear, man. Hope everything will go well for you, brother. Robert, what's good here? He's a big Kawhi fan, though. He's pulling for the Suns in this game. Yeah, Kawhi, unfortunately, will not be playing due to that right knee injury, and he has been ruled out indefinitely. CP3 is in the health and safety protocol, so that's why Chris Paul will not be playing today. That was crazy, the game I covered with the Clippers on Friday. Down by 25 against Utah, they come back. Terrence Mann, one of the big reasons why. Career high, 39 points, made 7 three-point shots. He was left open constantly in the left corner, drilling threes, and he knocked down 7 triples. Nolan taking the Suns, welcome in here. Lance, thanks so much for finding my stream. My prediction for this game, I'm going to go Phoenix today in game 1. I will take the Suns in game number 1. I've got them by 8, 114 to 106. No CP3 today. In place of Chris Paul, it will be Cameron Payne out there in the court in place of Chris Paul. Chris Paul's in the health and safety protocol, so he will not be playing today. Giovanni, welcome in, taking the Suns here. Oh, I hear you, Dakota. So sorry to hear, man, that Tennessee is losing right now. Hopefully they'll be able to come back for you, bud. Phoenix has won 7 games in a row, hosting this game in their home court since they're the better seed in the series. The number 2 seed for Phoenix going up against the number 4 seed, the Clippers. And Phoenix had a week of rest, 4-0 sweep over the Denver Nuggets in their last series in the second round. Here's where the two teams clash with each other. Phoenix, number 1 team in defending the 3-ball, where the Clippers, throughout the regular season, number 1 team in shooting the 3-ball for LA. Phoenix also has been run through their defense throughout the playoffs here. Number 1 defense in the NBA playoffs, allowing opponents to just above 100 points per game in the playoffs, allowing opponents to shoot the ball at 32% from three-point range. That is the top defense defending the perimeter for Phoenix against the 3-ball, whereas the Clippers coming into this game shooting the ball 40% from 3. So going to be a great matchup to look out for is the Phoenix Suns wing defenders going up against the Clippers around the perimeter, as the Clippers just got red hot in the second half against Utah. A barrage of 3-point shots, and some of the key players that just turned it wide open. Of course, I talked about Terrence Mann. Paul George, though, he has been the one that stepped up with Kawhi's absence, finally turning into playoff P for PG-13. But Reggie Jackson, he has been huge right now as well for the Clippers, averaging 24.5 points per game in the last 2 games since Kawhi has been out. For Reggie Jackson, he has made at least 3 threes in the last 2 games. Zed on the stream, welcome in here. Taking the Suns. Jan Cam, welcome in. It's unfortunate, man. So sad to hear that Chris Paul just has terrible luck. So yeah, CP3 has been ruled out today due to being put in the health and safety protocols. It's just so unfortunate. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome in here. Watching the U.S. Open right now. That's awesome, man. I am Daniel liking Booker to drop 40 today. Leanne, welcome to the stream. Nick, welcome in here. Thinking that Phoenix will go to the finals. Looking for. DeLandon taking the Clippers. Same as Jesus. Welcome aboard. I'm going to take in the finals now. I will go Bucks. I have to stay with the Clippers because I predicted the Clippers before. But I will take the Bucks to now win the Eastern Conference Finals. Just impressive game last night. That I knew it was going to come down to the final possession. That was unbelievable. What's good, Jose? Welcome back in here, brother. Chris, welcome to the stream. I've got Phoenix today by 8 in this game. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball. Phoenix is the favorite on the line, as it's in favor of the Suns. 4-point favorites for Phoenix. Over/under set at 219.5 today. I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, also college hoops as well. It's crazy between the Bucks and the Nets that it's a game matter of inches. And if Kevin Durant's feet are behind the 3-point line, the Nets win. But they rolled it at 2. The top of both of his shoes were on the 3-point line, and that's the difference. A matter of inches between the 2 to tie it up, send it into overtime, and a game-winning 3-point shot with a second left to go. It's just, that was unbelievable, that game yesterday. Yeah, Kevin Durant had an incredible game. It's just he needed more help. And James Harden needed to be there, and he wasn't there yesterday. James Harden missed so many shots yesterday. I think he started out the game 1 for 9 for James Harden shooting the ball. Yeah, I found that quite odd there, Vaughn. Just Chris Paul is the worst luck. It's so unfortunate. When I heard about that. What's good, Avi? Welcome on the stream here, brother. We're going to tip off in a couple minutes from now. Glad to have you guys be a part here once again on the channel. Avi taking Devin Booker today. Over 2.5 3-point shots. Best of luck there. Yeah, so I heard in order for Chris Paul to come back, he has to undergo 2 negative tests to finally get back. Yeah, I agree, Kelly. Kevin Durant gave it all that he could. He just needed a ton more help. And I talked about Harden not playing to what he was fully capable of yesterday. Also, Joe Harris. Like, where was he in the series? That's the reason why Brooklyn lost, is because Joe Harris was, like, nowhere to be found throughout the entire series. Avi taking the Clippers by 5 today. Yeah, you guys are welcome to put who you got out here in the chat. Clippers or Suns, as we're going to tip off in a couple minutes from now. In place of Chris Paul, it will be Cameron Payne out on the court for Phoenix. And then Terrence Mann, Ty Lue keeps on putting him in the starting lineup. Ever since Kawhi has gone down, and Terrence Mann keeps on responding. He had 25 points combined in the first 5 games of the series against Utah. And then he goes on a roll in game number 6. An unlikely star that he put on a show in game number 6. for Terrence Mann. Yeah, I got you there, Chris. Hey, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Yo, we're almost at 17,000. Like, it's incredible. We just reached 16K just the other day, and we're almost at 17K right now. I think we have like 40 more to go until we get to 17K. Von's taking the Hawks later tonight. I'm going to be covering the Hawks Sixers later tonight as well. You guys are welcome to join me back for that stream later tonight. That has some big-time potential to be a terrific game today. But we're going to get through the first one first here. Arizona, in the state of Arizona, a team has not won a title since 2001. That was the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Phoenix Suns have yet to be in the NBA Finals since 1993 when they won their last Western Conference Final. For the LA Clippers, their first time in 50 years that they have ever been to the Western Conference Finals, and it happens right now. Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann, Paul George, Nick Batum, Marcus Morris Sr., the starting five tonight for the LA Clippers, going up against the Phoenix Suns starting five. Cameron Payne, Mikal Bridges, Devin Booker, Jay Crowder, and DeAndre Ayton. As we're going to tip off in just a moment, Phoenix going in the black uniforms, the Valley jerseys today for Phoenix, and the Clippers will go in the white jerseys, blue Clippers letters, red numbers, as we're about to get ready to go to the tip. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and here we go, about to get ready to tip off, and we do as we're underway now in the Western Conference Finals. Phoenix controls the tip. They go left to right in the court. Payne is the point guard today, starting in place of Chris Paul, as Chris Paul has been rolled out due to health and safety protocols. Moves over to Booker, right baseline. Crowder passes behind his back over to Payne. Flings it back out to Crowder. Takes the three at the right wing. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Put back. That's good. DeAndre Ayton scores. First bucket of the Western Conference Finals. 11:30 left to go in the first. 30 seconds through as we are underway. Yes, Chris Paul. So, according to sources, Chris Paul was vaccinated. It's just terrible luck. They move it cross-court to George. George to the left wing perimeter. Turns the corner, dribble drive inside. George puts it up, and that's good. Underneath the hoop for two. We're even. What's good, Jose? Welcome to the stream here. Out in Phoenix right now. Awesome, man. Must be a incredible day today for you out in Phoenix here. I bet so many people have been looking forward to this moment for the Suns. At the right wing, Crowder shovels the pass, left wing perimeter. Now they'll float it up in the key. No good. Hit the rim short. They get the offensive rebound by Bridges. Takes the three. Rattled out. No good. Jackson comes out with a defensive rebound. Clippers with the second possession. It's George to the right wing. Defended one-on-one by Booker. George the right elbow. Takes the jumper. Hits it. Paul George all four on the board so far for LA. They're up first lead 4-2. 10.5 left to go in the first. Phoenix has possession off a double team. Booker passes to Ayton, moves it cross court. Shot fake Payne, slides to his right, takes the three. Rattled out, no good. Back-to-back missed threes by Phoenix, and Batum comes up with a defensive rebound. Clippers have the possession. Top of the key, it's George. George dribbles, drives, inside, kick back out. Batum over to the left wing. Jackson launches, drills it. That is good. Reggie Jackson, trifecta. Clippers on top 7-2. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Phoenix has possession. Payne moves it out top of the key. Crowder fires the pass right corner. Bridges dumps it off inside. Ayton powers his way to the bucket. Gets it. DeAndre Ayton, all 4 points so far for Phoenix. King Hafiz in the stream. Welcome to the channel. Silence here. Welcome in. Robert, Paul, Morris. Welcome everybody in here to the chat that's new. 9.5 left to go in the first. 8 in the shot clock. Dribble, drive, jumper, in the key. George, no good, rattled out. Defensive rebound picked up by Crowder. Phoenix pushing tempo, attacking the lane. Dribble drive inside, gets it. Coast to coast, that is good for two by Cameron Payne. Clippers have the ball. Right elbow jumper, step back, no good. Man hit the front rim. Crowder comes out with a defensive rebound. Approaching the 9-minute mark left to go in the first. 200 in the chat, let's go. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Mid-range, that is good. Gets the friendly bounce by Devin Booker. Phoenix, now part of a 6-0 run for the Suns as they lead at 8-7. What's good, Bradley? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Robert, welcome back to the channel. 8:45 left to go in the first. Jackson just made a three-point shot at the left wing. He dribbles now top of the key. Moves it out left wing George. Pass over left block. Ball into the hands to Morris. Backs his way inside. Turnaround jumper. And it gets the friendly bounce. Goes in there. That is good by Marcus Morris. Clippers now with a lead 9-8. Phoenix has possession. At the top of the key. This is Payne. He moves it over right wing Booker. Booker dribbles, drives inside, puts it up, no good. Too strong off the glass. Battle for the rebound at the baseline. Phoenix comes out with offensive board. Back on top. Open three, Crowder. No good. Off the back rim, and the defensive rebound picked up for LA. Welcome back, Air. Welcome to the stream once again here. Taking the Suns. Glad to have you back on the stream. Ned taking the Suns. Welcome in. At the left elbow, Morris takes the deep two jumper over Crowder. No good off the backboard. Phoenix comes out with a defensive rebound. Suns move it out right corner. Right baseline dribble. Crowder. Reverse hand layup. That is good by Jay Crowder getting to the bucket. Clippers have possession. Man moves it out right corner perimeter. Jab step. Jackson. Step back. In the air. Missed the three. No good off the mark. Crowder comes out with a defensive rebound. Suns have possession. 7:20 in the first. They dump it off. Aiden. Turnaround jumper. No good. Off the left side of the rim, Clippers come up with a rebound with Morris. Moves up the court to George. Step back three, left wing by George. Gets it. That is good. Bullseye right down the middle by PG-13. As the Clippers on top 12-10. Jaden, welcome to the stream here. Federlito, welcome to the stream. Yeah, no Kawhi and no Chris Paul for this game. Top of the key, Aiden hands it off to Booker. Dribbles towards his right, 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass in the key. Jumper, no good off the mark. Missed by Bridges. And the Clippers will come up with a defensive rebound. At the right wing perimeter. Morris gives over to Jackson. Up by 2 for the Clippers. 6:40 left to go in the first. They dump it off underneath. Cutting behind to the bucket. That's good by Marcus Morris, senior. 4-point lead for a Ty-Lue squad right now for LAC. Phoenix will burn their first timeout of the game. As we'll take a timeout here on the court. Clock stops with 6:35 left to go in the first, and the Clippers by 4. Hey, thanks so much, Jaden, for being a part of the channel once again. Yeah, terrific start so far by the Clippers, especially by PG-13. He's got half of the points so far for LA. 7 points out of the 14 by Paul George. Tyrone, welcome back to the stream here. Superman, what's good here? Yeah, we had an early start today in this game. So this is an afternoon start time. It's on a Sunday in the U.S. It's actually out. I know it's a 12-hour difference out in the Philippines because we had a ton of people pouring in yesterday to that stream in the Philippines. And it's a 12-hour difference. So they're in the middle of the night right now, like 3:47 in the morning. Yeah, 2:46 a.m. in Thailand. Thanks so much for the dedication from my man Superman for joining me right now. Thanks so much. The dedication from Joe Vianney out in the Philippines. You guys are awesome out there. In the middle of the night, 3:48 in the morning, and joining these streams. AJ, welcome in here from Lincoln, Nebraska. Glad to have you find my stream. The Truest, welcome in, taking the Clippers today. Ben, welcome on board. Great start by Paul George so far. 7 points for him. He is the top scorer in this game. He made a 3 at the left wing perimeter. Reggie Jackson, left wing 3 as well. Clippers, number 1 team of the regular season, making the 3 ball. 40% in the playoffs as well. 41% throughout the season. And today they start off 2 for 3 from the outside. 6 for 10 by the Clippers scoring. Marcus Morris has got 4. And then for Phoenix, leading the way so far, that is DeAndre Ayton. 2 quick buckets for him. You get the first 4 points of the game. And then 2 each now by Cameron Payne. Attacking the lane, dribble drive, coast to coast, laid it in. Devin Booker's got 2. Crowder's got 2 as well. Phoenix, cold start from 3-point range. They're 0 for 4 to start from 3. Rainer Drain, welcome back in here. Jared, welcome to the stream. Taking the Suns in 6 from Berlin. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you guys, all the new people, for coming on board, supporting this stream. You guys are awesome today. If you're new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play of NBA games, also college basketball as well when it comes back on in November. And I plan on being back later tonight. I'll be covering the Hawks against the Sixers. You guys are welcome to join in for game number 7 later tonight. What's good? David on the stream, welcome in. He's taking the Clippers as well. Anthony, thanks so much for being a part once again, brother. Yeah, this is an incredible community that we built up. My prediction, I've got Phoenix today by 8. This one, I had them 114 to 106. I've got the Suns. Yeah, it's incredible, man. I started out this channel 2 years ago, and it didn't really grow that much when I started until the playoffs last year, until it blew up. It took me my first year to get to 1,000, and then once the playoffs started, it went from 1K to 8K, and then it grew even more in March Madness, and then now in this playoffs, it's just blowing up even more. Kokois, welcome to the stream here. Johan, welcome back in. We got exclusive. Welcome on board here onto the stream. Yeah, I was so sad when the Celtics got eliminated by Brooklyn, but I was prepared for it. I knew it. I knew that was going to be a tough matchup. I would be shocked, honestly, that if the Celtics would have won that. I was shocked that they won game number 3 of the series. That was the game that Tatum went off for 50. And we're back to action. Phoenix hits the 3 at the left corner right out of the timeout, as that goes down for the Suns, and now it's 14 to 13. 6 minutes left to go in the first. Jay Crowder, first 3 of the game made by Phoenix. Clippers take the jumper to left baseline, knocked down and fouled. That is Paul George, who absorbs the contact, and he's going to head to the free throw line, shoot 2. Yeah, this has been an unbelievable playoffs. Diamond Jack, welcome to the stream here, taking the Suns. Summer free, welcome in. Liking the Clippers today. Hey, thanks so much, Jaden. Really appreciate it here for watching my channel and supporting me, guys. You guys are awesome. First shot coming up at the line. Paul George right down the middle. Knocks it down. Oh, yeah, for sure, Real Hoodie. This playoffs has just been incredible. This has been the playoff for the playoff for the ages when it comes to comebacks. So many comebacks in these playoff games. Second free throw by George. That is right down the middle. Paul George got 9 out of the 16. Clippers up 16-13. 5:50 left to go in the first. Suns with a possession. At the top of the key, it's Booker. Into the game first time today. They bring in Etuan Moore. He is early into this game. They pass over left corner Moore. Dribbles left baseline. Moore kicks it back out, but that pass gets intercepted. George comes up with a steal on the key. Moves it out left corner, Beverly. Beverly defended by Booker 1-on-1. 5.5 left to go. Gives over to George. George to the left elbow. Moves it cross court. Right corner 3. Jackson takes it. Missed it off the mark. Tipped up in the air. And it will result in an over the back call. It's picked up by Beverly, as this will be Phoenix possession. I would love to see Phoenix win the finals. I would love to see CP3 get a ring. River, welcome to the stream here. My prediction, though, I had predicted before the playoffs had started. My prediction, I've got half of it wrong so far. I predicted the Nets and the Clippers. So since I predicted the Clippers, I'm going to have to stay with the Clippers. They attack, they kick it back out left corner, 3 in the air. Etuan Moore, no good. Rolled around the rim and out. Defensive rebound picked up by the Clippers. Yes, this is at Phoenix's home court. Phoenix is the number 2 seed and the Clippers are the 4, so Phoenix hosts game number 1 and 2. Left corner 3, no good by Morris, and Phoenix comes out with a defensive rebound. Suns have possession. Moore dribbles to the right wing, hands it off to Booker. Booker off a double team. Devin Booker now will dribble, get some space, takes the 3, top of the key, drills it. That is good. We're even at 16. Devin Booker. What a big shot there, as he was double teamed, able to dribble towards his left to the top of the key, and he knocks down the triple. So Booker on the board for the second bucket today for him, as he's got 5 by Devin Booker. 4:15 left to go in the first. Jumper at the free throw circle, off the mark by Morse, tipped up by Zubac, and it goes right back over to the Suns. Suns possession, approaching 4 minutes left to go. Booker attacks on Zubac down the lane, no good, too high off the glass. Defensive rebound picked by George. Clippers have possession, pushing tempo. George dribbles, dish out right corner. Beverly pump fake, working on Crowder at the right corner. Gives over to Zubox at the right block. Zubox working on Aiden underneath. Gives it back outside. Beverly over to the top to George. Now dribbles right wing, switch defended by Crowder. Step back three in the air. Paul George hits it. That is good. PG-13. What a start to this game with 12 out of the 19 so far for the Clippers. 3.5 remaining in the first. Phoenix has possession. Etuan Moore gives over to Booker. Booker, shot fake at the free throw circle. Working on Beverly. Moves it back out to the top of the key. Moore. He has the ball for Phoenix. 6 in the shot clock. Etuan Moore dribbles on Jackson. Dumps it out. Left double jumper. It's Crowder. Takes it. Makes it. That is a tough shot too. Hand in the face. 1 point game. Terrence Mann was playing earlier. They have put in Patrick Beverly now on the court in place of Terrence Mann. So Terrence Mann's yet to score 0 for 1 from the floor. He's played 6 minutes so far, but it's Beverly right now playing in place of him. That will be up by George. Sends up a prayer looking for the call. No call. And Phoenix will come up with a defensive rebounds. Booker moves it outside. Crowder flings it cross court. Jumps the route. Intercepts it. Comes up with a steal. That's Beverly. Takes it coast to coast with a layup. Pat Beverly. 2 points off the turnover. What an interception. As Phoenix tried to move it cross court from the right wing to the left wing. And Beverly read the basketball and took it the distance. Timeout taken on the floor by Phoenix, 21-18 the score, 2:37 left to go in the first quarter, and a terrific start to this game that we have had so far. All right, gonna bounce right back into the chat here. Summer Free, liking the Clippers by 7 in this game, 110-103. Steven, welcome in here. Great game indeed so far. Yeah, I think going for the most increase of value, I would take Terrence Mann from what we saw in the last game. That was phenomenal. Lost the most value. I would go with Joe Harris. He was just not there in the last playoff series. Yeah, Seth Curry too. He has gone off as well. That is correct. Trae Young's coming out party in this playoffs has been phenomenal. King Power, welcome back to the stream here. Yeah, the Clippers without Kawhi, they've been really impressive. They moved the ball so well, and Paul George has stepped up, and he is making his name into the playoff P. Like he has stepped up in a big way and plays now since Kawhi has gone down. Welcome in Leong back onto the stream here. Leong's rooting for the Clippers to win this series eventually, their first ever championship. Robert, welcome in the stream here. Indeed, Trae Mann has become the man. That was phenomenal in the last game. Trae Mann's played 6 minutes so far today. He's only attempted 1 shot. He's yet to score so far. We still got a long way left to go, though. Pat Beverly, he has played the last 3 minutes in place of Terrence Mann. Pat Beverly just got the steal. Took it the distance all the way up and in for 2. 1 second here. They had said 21-18. I'm going to put it back to 20. I'm looking at the ESPN scoreboard. They got 20-18. I thought Devin Booker, with his shot, it was... Okay, so... Yeah, his shot was rolled at 3 for Phoenix. So they got 18. I think it's on a George 3. Where they might have took off a point or so. Okay, now they got it. Yeah, okay, so ESPN had it wrong. There you go. So Paul George, indeed, he's got 12 out of 21 so far. I thought so. So it's 21-18. 2:37 left to go in the first when we do get back to action. Yeah. Yeah, because I look at just to make sure that everything's correct in the board or so throughout the timeouts, and it is right now. So it is 21-18. Barco, welcome back in here. Yeah, great start so far for Jake Crowder. He leads the way with 7, and then Devin Booker's got 5. Paul is rooting for Chris Paul to get his first ever ring. Connor, welcome back in here, bud. Glad to have you back in the stream. Yo, we're doing pretty well. It all depends on the stream, how many people come into the stream, and then it all depends on super chat too. So it's like a big range of it's like a big range every single time. There's not like a set amount. Esla plays, welcome back, taking the Clippers in 5. Blanks, thanks so much for being a part once again. Really appreciate you guys for joining in. 2:20 left to go in the first now. 8 in the shot clock. Phoenix has possession. Nice passing around to the perimeter. Crowder moves it over. Left corner, 3 in the air. Gets it. That is good. Cam Johnson, splash, as we're even at 21. Clippers have possession. 2 minutes left to go in the first as we approach the mark. Top of the key as this is Rondo. Into the game first time today. Zubac sets the pick. Rondo attacks the lane. Floats it up off the backboard. No good. Crowder comes up with a defensive rebound. Moves it over to Booker. Poked loose from behind. Beverly comes up with his second steal. Beverly at the right wing. Moves it out top of the key. Morris passes over to George. George defended by Johnson 1-on-1. George dribbles, attacks the lane, dumps it off to Zubac as he keeps it alive. Back outside. Morris over to Rondo. Kick out left corner, 3 in the air. Morris takes it, misses it, no good at the left corner. 1:30 left to go in the first. Phoenix in a tie game has possession. Booker back out to the top. Shot fake, dribbles down the lane. Saric has the ball poked loose and Rondo comes up with a steal. Rondo moves it outside. George passes left corner open 3. Morris again misses back-to-back left corner 3s. And the Suns will pick up the defensive rebounds. Maxwell, welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much for finding my channel. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Phoenix has possession. Saric gives it outside to Johnson. Dribbles to the right baseline. Bounce pass, right elbow, spin move. Turns the corner underneath. Saric passes left corner. Jumper in the air. No good off the mark by Crowder. Defensive rebound picked up by the Clippers with 45 seconds left approaching the mark. Clippers have possession with Rondo. Rondo dribbles into the key, drives underneath, finds the hole, couldn't finish with a layup off the fingertips of Zubac, and Crowder comes out with a defensive rebound. Kelly with a dono. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. Thanks so much, bud. Really appreciate it. It's on the Suns' home court, so Phoenix has got the home court today. Another missed shot by Phoenix inside. Back outside, Clippers have it. At the left wing, Beverly turns the corner, drives on Saric. Kick out right corner, 3 in the air. George takes it, rattled out, no good, and both teams have gone cold here on a scoring drought for about 1.5 minutes. We are stuck at 21. For the final shot at the end of one, Rondo gives it to George. Left baseline. 4 seconds left to go. George, 1-on-1, takes the jumper left baseline. No good off the mark. Booker comes up with a defensive rebound. 3/4 court shot. Just under the rim. And we end the first quarter. Low scoring start to this game, 21 apiece. What a start to the Western Conference Finals as we have it right now. Wow. A ton of missed shots at the end of that first quarter. Both of the teams were pushing tempo too. They had multiple opportunities to the bucket. Marcus Morris had 2 left corner 3s that he missed. So let's see here. Gonna get right back to the chat for you guys. Let's talk about basketball. Will Xavier be a top 5 seed in March Madness? Good question. I was looking at some bracketology. I think they're put as like an 8 or a 9. They have everybody coming back though. In my opinion, I think they're going to be close to a 5. I feel like they could be around like maybe like a 5 or a 6 or so. All depends on the mark. Maybe even a 4. Because I've seen a lot of predictions have them around 35. If I had to predict for Xavier, I would probably have them around like 17, 18, most likely. Because Villanova's the top team in the Big East, and then after that, I've got Xavier as number 2. Because everybody's coming back. Hey, thanks so much, Connor, for being a part of the stream here. Yeah, we're almost at 20K. It's incredible. The Google Bowl, welcome to the stream. Chris Paul is not playing, and Kawhi has been rolled out as well. Sir Jeps, welcome in. Josh on the stream, welcome in here. Pablo, Diego, welcome here, everybody, for being a part here. Bigfoot, happy Father's Day to you guys as well. Have I ever scheduled a stream and missed it? I don't believe so, actually. I don't believe so. I've come on for every single stream that they've scheduled. I think Providence is going to be a bubble team this year. So that's the team that I root for, that I'm a fan of, is Providence. They lost Duke. That's the big loss. If Duke came back, they should definitely be a tournament team if Duke had come back, but he left to go to the draft. They get back Nate Watson though. I think they're going to be bubble. They'll probably be in like the first 4 rounds, probably. So Paul George, impressive game so far. He has got 12 out of the 21 for the Clippers. So over half of his team's points, PG-13 has got so far. 4 for 8 from the floor and 2 for 3 from the perimeter. Terrence Mann, who dropped down 39 in the last game, he's yet to score so far. He's only played 6 minutes so far for Terrence Mann. Reggie Jackson made a 3. He's got 3. 4 points by Marcus Morris. Only 2 points off the bench by the Clippers. That's by Beverly with 2. And 3 points off the bench by Phoenix by Cameron Johnson at the left corner making a 3. Jay Crowder's got 7. Devin Booker's got 5 so far. I feel like this type of game is going to be all about whoever breaks out in this game today. Russell, welcome back onto the stream here. Yeah, it's going to come down to who can step off the bench as well. Hey, thanks for joining in from Trinidad and Tobago here. We get the Googleable. Ronnie on the stream, welcome in. Chris Paul is out. He's in health and safety protocols. And Kawhi is out due to a right knee injury. So we're going to get right back to action. Second quarter about to begin. Clippers go right to left in the court. LA will have possession first. At the left wing, it's Rondo. Gives it over. At the left block, that is DeMarcus Cousins, who receives the pass, dunks it down. Rajon Rondo credited with an assist. And Cousins throws it down and gets contacted and followed by Saric. And this will be one coming up at the line by Boogie Cousins. What a dump off underneath Rondo. Turnaround pass into the key by Cousins with a stare over Saric. Huge throwdown. One shot at the line. Cousins missed it. Gets his own rebound. Floats it up in the key. Missed it. No good. Defensive rebound picked up by the Clippers. Clippers had it stripped away. Phoenix going to come up with it now with the ball. Booker has a pass half court, moves it out top of the key, 3 in the air. Craig hits it. That is good, and the Suns on top, 24-23. Torrey Craig with his first 3 of the game off the bench. Michael, welcome to the stream here, bud. He's taking the Suns today in this one. 11-10 left to go in the second. Clippers have possession. At the left block, Cousins moves it out top of the key. Kennard launches straight away, sinks it. That is good by Luke Kennard with a triple. 5 in the court currently for Phoenix. Booker, Payne, Saric, Cameron Johnson, and Torrey Craig. At the right wing, Payne moves it out top of the key. Saric defended by Cousins one-on-one. Ball gets poked loose. Saric able to come up with it around the perimeter. Moves over to Craig. Craig attacks the lane inside, puts it up and scores. Back-to-back buckets for 2. That's good by Torrey Craig, and we're even at 26 apiece. Clippers with the possession. Rondo, Kennard, Batum, Cousins, and Beverly. That's the 5 in the court. Paul George getting a rest right now on the bench. At the left elbow, Cousins working on Saric. Spin move, left baseline. Shot fake, puts it up and scores. Powers his way into the post by Boogie Cousins. Clippers by 2. Phoenix possession. Going up the court quick. Booker moves it outside. Johnson from 3. Launches, drills it. At the right wing perimeter, Cam Johnson, trifecta. Second made 3 of the game. Phoenix on top, 29-28. 10 minutes left to go in the second. Phoenix 5 for 10 from the outside after an 0 for 4 start. Contacted as Cousins receives the pass inside and fouled. It will send DeMarcus Cousins shooting 2 at the free throw line. So Kawhi, it looks like a slim chance that Kawhi is going to be back for this series. There's fear that it might have been the ACL that Kawhi had tore. What's good, Ben? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Thanks so much for joining in yesterday. That was an unbelievable stream. DeMarcus Cousins, 2 free throws coming up at the line. First one is up, first one is good. Welcome in John Luther here. So they haven't ruled out Kawhi specifically if he's going to be out for the rest of the season, but it doesn't look too promising by what I've been seeing. Second free throw is good by DeMarcus Cousins. 30-29, 9:45 left to go. Attacking the lane. Another bucket. That is good by Cameron Johnson. Clippers have possession. Rondo dribbles past the half-court logo. 15 on the shot clock. 9.5 left to go in the second. Bounce pass left wing Jackson. Jackson looks to pass it. Lobs it cross-court. Poor decision. Intercepted. Not enough steam on that pass as Cam Johnson read it well. Got the interception. Johnson at the right wing perimeter. Moves it out top of the key. Payne shovels it out left wing. It's Craig. Craig attacks inside the key. Dumps it off to Saric. One dribble. Spin move. Turn around. And that will be a personal foul by the Clippers. It's going to send Saric to the line shooting 2. DeMarcus Cousins picks up the blocking foul. Yeah, I hear you there, Chris. Yeah, he was with Houston earlier this season, and then he got moved over to the Clippers, and I don't blame you right there because he hasn't really played much in the playoffs. And then he comes in. So Ty Lue specifically has him for this type of matchup today. 2 shots at the line by Saric. First one is good. Bitcoin, Ryan, welcome to the stream, taking the Suns. Frederick, welcome in, taking the Clippers. Glad to have you guys be a part here in the stream. Yeah, a lot of stuff with the injuries is just so vague. With the injury stuff, like Kawhi's listed, I believe he's listed day to day, even though the injury doesn't look promising as well. And that will be away from the basketball, offensive foul up the court by the Clippers as they turn it over. Phoenix will have possession. 9 minutes left to go. Caden, welcome in. God Shame God, thanks so much for joining in once again, bud. Hope everything's going well today. 9 minutes left to go before halftime. Suns take it to the bucket again. Another one. Cam Johnson gets it up and in the post and having an impact off the bench. He's got 8 points for the UNC Tar Heels so far. 35-30. Shot underneath. Cousins had it blocked. They get it back out, though. Outside top of the key 3. Jackson straight away missed it. Tipped up in the air, and the Suns come up with a defensive rebound. Phoenix has possession at the top with Craig. They'll dribble outside, right wing perimeter 3, no good off the mark. As the Clippers come up with a defensive rebound. Clippers moving inside. Cousins gets possession, scores off the turnaround in the post, defended by Saric. 3-point game, 35-32. Yeah, happy Father's Day out to all the dads out here. No Chris Paul, he got put into health and safety protocols. Even though he's been vaccinated. That pass deflected. Clippers come up with a steal on the key. Here to go, 2-on-1. Bounce pass Rondo over to Jackson. Lays it up and in. Right down the straightaway lane. It's a 1-point game. 35-34 Phoenix. 7:45 left to go. What a game so far. 470 plus in the stream. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Phoenix has done terrific this season, not committing many turnovers, but believe it or not, the Clippers have turned it over the least amount of times as any team in the playoff, averaging under 10 turnovers per game. Missed 3 at the top, no good by Payne. Clippers quick up the court, shot fake Kennard, back out to the top Jackson. They move it over to Cousins, open 3, takes it straight away, bang, bang. He gets it by Boogie Cousins. And that is a 2-point Clippers lead. They mount the comeback. DeMarcus Cousins comes off the bench and makes an impact. Just like that, as Cousins find himself with double figures. 11 points in 5 minutes by DeMarcus Cousins coming off the bench. Timeout taken on the floor here by Phoenix by Monty Williams. Clock will stop with 7:15 in the second. What a game. Michael, welcome in here. Lakers fan. Glad to have you in the stream. I'm a Celtics fan, if you guys didn't know. This channel's out here for all sports fans, no matter what team you root for. Later tonight, I plan on covering the Sixers against the Hawks. You guys are welcome to join on that stream later tonight as well. Greg, welcome in here. I'm going to take Phoenix in this one by 8 was my prediction in the pregame. Glenn's hoping that this game could go into overtime. It's been terrific so far. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, Chris forgot here. I saw that you had put there. You forget that Boogie Cousins existed. And oh man, he has just made an impact. Coming onto the court last 5 minutes, dropping down 11 points, left wide open at the top. And the Clippers, one thing that they've done terrific this season has been the ball movement. As they work as a complete team, moving around the basketball. 12 points by Paul George as he was on the bench to start off that second quarter. And that's where they got into the game. A couple new players in there for the first time today. Rondo, Cousins, and Kennard were in there in action for all of them were in there for the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. That's where Cousins was able to do some damage, and Rondo's got himself 4 assists off the bench. Yeah, I was shocked by KD's last shot yesterday. That was just shocking. I thought it would be a buzzer beater to win the game, and it came down to an air ball. Yeah, I hear you, Ben. So many people must have had nightmares last night about that. Like, I can only imagine what KD was feeling. It's just so sad. You work all that life, and that whole game, he had just an incredible game, and just one shot. What everybody remembers is one shot. They don't remember all the other buckets you took or the one that sent it into overtime. It's all about how you finish the game when it's on the line, if you can get the clutch shot or not to win the game. And that's what everybody will remember is the shot that Kevin Durant airballed. Just unfortunate there. Just unlike KD way to end that game. Gray, welcome to the stream once again here. I'm back at home, so I'll finally be able to put some more excitement into the stream for you guys today. A lot more emotion than yesterday. Yeah, James Harden has had a bunch of misses yesterday, and then Joe Harris just couldn't step up throughout the entirety of that series. I was in Connecticut yesterday. We gotta stay over at Foxwoods yesterday because I'm going to the NASCAR race up in New Hampshire in a couple weeks from now, and the New Hampshire race is sponsored by Foxwoods. So I got my tickets early. So I was able to get a perk from Foxwoods since I got the tickets early. So that's where I was yesterday. 7 minutes left to go before halftime as the Clippers have possession. Phoenix just missed a 3. Kennard launches, hits it at the left wing perimeter. That is good by Luke Kennard. Rajon Rondo, that is his 5th assist of the game. 40-35, 10-0 run by the Clippers in the last 2 minutes, 15 seconds. At the right wing perimeter, Bridges, bounce pass over to Aiden, back over to Bridges, underneath with a trail, lays it up and in, that's good for 2. Clippers have possession. Rondo moves over to Jackson. Jackson drives down the lane, kicks it out right wing. Batum over to the top, 3 in the air. Cousins takes it, no good off the back rim. Defensive rebound picked away by Phoenix. Approaching 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Craig will give it now into the hands to Payne. Payne dribbles top of the free throw circle, drives down the lane, dumps it off to Aiden. Underneath to the bucket, that's good with the right hand by DeAndre Aiden. And here comes Phoenix, right back for a run by the Suns, 40-39. As Ty Lue now for the Clippers will take a quick timeout, 5:54 left to go. Both teams with 5 timeouts even. All right, back to the timeout. What a start to this game. Back and forth we go. Both of these teams move the ball around so well. It's going to come down to plays out on the break. Like, who can get out on the break, out in transition off of rebounds. That's going to be the big key part of this game so far. And the Clippers have done a great job taking care of the basketball. 2 turnovers to 5 turnovers by Phoenix. That's where the Clippers have the advantage. 4-2 on points off the fast break so far. And then both teams got 4 points off of turnovers. So we take a look currently. Top score, Paul George, 12 points. 11 points by DeMarcus Cousins off the bench. The benches stepped up for the Clippers in the second quarter. They only had 2 points at the end of one. And now total for bench points between Cousins and Kennard, they have 17 bench points in the second quarter. And then Johnson has had a great game. Cam Johnson's the top scorer. I would imagine that Devin Booker would be going off, but Booker's just 2 for 5 so far with only 5 points. So Devin Booker, he's the number 4 scorer at the moment for Phoenix. What's good, Raven? Welcome to the stream here once again. Glad to have you guys be a part of the channel. Yeah, that was a good move by Aiden on the last possession. He was quick in the post to get by Cousins. DeAndre Ayton's got 6. So Aiden was back in the game before the timeout. He's 3 for 4 inside. I think for Phoenix, they should involve more of Aiden into this game plan and have him start to attack inside. What's good, July? Welcome to the stream here. Happy Father's Day to you guys as well. What's good, Vegas? Welcome in here. Hope your graduation went well yesterday, brother. Glad to have you guys be a part of the stream once again. I'm going to predict Atlanta tonight for game number 7. Philly had all the chances in the world. So I'm going to go with something a little different. I'm going to take the Hawks tonight. Tim, welcome to the stream. Right now we're just in a timeout. 40-39, Clippers by 1, 5:54 left to go before halftime. Welcome in Clifton on the stream. Feel free to join back later tonight. I'll be covering the Hawks against the Sixers, game number 7. Eugene, welcome in here. I predicted before the playoffs started the Clippers, so I'm going to stay with the Clippers. I've got the Clippers in 7 for my prediction as we welcome in Aswins in the stream. 5:45 left to go in the second. Kennard has it at the top. Clippers take a 3 straight away by Kennard. No good. Off the back rim. Defensive rebound picked up by the Suns. Phoenix has possession. They hand it off, turn the corner, dumps it off underneath. Aiden throws it down with a 2-handed jam. Nice assist underneath the bucket by Phoenix, by Cameron Payne to make that happen. And Aiden off the roll down throws it down, 2-handed slam. Clippers have possession. George back into the game, fires from 3 off the back rim. Clippers are 0 for 2, last 2 possessions from 3. Phoenix has possession, 5 minutes left to go in the second. Booker hits one as that is good for the 15-footer. And that's the Suns on top by 3 now. 8-zip run for Phoenix in the last 2 minutes. Bounce pass behind the back. Cousins moves it out to the top to George. Pick gets set by Cousins. George to his right. Working on Aiden. Step back deep to George. Off the front rim. Tipped off the glass. Couldn't get it by Cousins. Tipped around and Phoenix comes up with a defensive rebound. Suns have possession. They move it up the court again. Aiden into the post over George. Mismatch. That is good for 2. Now they're going to DeAndre Ayton, and he's getting on the roll. He's got 8 points currently. Number 2 scorer behind Cam Johnson off the bench with 10. At the top of the key, Rondo. Rondo, Cousins, George, Jackson, and Kennard. 5 in the court currently for the Clippers. 4:16 left to go in the second. And Devin Booker going to pick up a reach and foul committed around the perimeter. The clock will stop. That's Booker's first personal foul of the game. Not many fouls so far, just 4 fouls as a team by Phoenix. And for the Clippers, they picked up 4 personal fouls as a team as well. Clippers are 4 for 5 at the free throw line. Phoenix is 2 for 2. So not really much personal fouls. What's good, JC, Connor, welcome to the stream here. Merc on the stream, welcome in. Romel, glad to have you guys back in the chat. 4:10 left to go before halftime. Dribble drive inside. Reggie Jackson takes it a distance straight down the lane and scores with a right-handed layup. Phoenix has possession. Right corner three. Off the mark, no good by Bridges. Here goes the Clippers pushing tempo. Terrence Mann's played 6 minutes so far. No points for Mann. Gives over to Morris to the top. Passes right baseline. Dribble Jackson. Reverse hand layup. Gets another one. That is good for 2 by Reggie Jackson. 3:45 remaining in the second. Clippers trailing by 1 now. Phoenix has possession. At the left wing, Booker working on man one-on-one. 8 on the shot clock. Booker attacks the lane. Fadeaway left baseline. Off the back. Iron no good. And here goes the Clippers with a defensive rebound. George, left baseline dribble on Etuan Moore. Puts it up too high off the glass. There's a personal foul. Picked up. It's on Moore. And the clock will stop with 3:22. Blocking foul by Etuan Moore. It will send PG-13 shooting 2 to the line. Chip, welcome in here. Yeah, that was a rough series for Joe Harris. Martin, welcome in here from the Philippines. Appreciate the dedication out here in the Philippines. Almost 4:30 in the morning. 2 shots coming up by Paul George. First one is up. That's good. We're even at 45. Yes, I got that. I got you there, Jose. Hey, and enjoy your time out in Phoenix today, man. I know it's gonna be an awesome day on the streets of Phoenix if the Suns win today. Second free throw is good by LA as the Clippers up by 1, 46-45. Paul George, the top scorer so far in this game for the Clippers. He's got 13. DeMarcus Cousins with 11. Phoenix has possession. Etuan Moore gives it over to Aiden. Top of the key. Moves it back over to Booker. Booker now at the right elbow. Step back jumper. Over man. Hits it. That is good. And now it's a lead change. Suns on top by 1. Devin Booker with 7 points currently. 3 for 7 from the floor. 2:50 left to go before halftime. George kicks it back outside Batum. Back over to the top to George. Straightaway 3 in the air. Gets it. That is good by PG-13. Leading all scores in this game. He's got himself now with 16. Phoenix has possession. 2:36 left to go. Away from the basketball. Clippers pick up a reach and fall. The clock will stop. Hey, thanks so much, David, for being a part of the stream. King Hafiz, welcome back in here. Edwin, welcome on here. Taking the Clippers to be champions. Kokois, thanks so much for stopping by from the Philippines at almost 4:30 in the morning. You guys are awesome here for supporting this early. Clippers it's going to be Phoenix who gets the inbound. Booker floats one up in the free throw circle. Air ball. Tough defense inside by the Clippers. Ball pinned on the ground near the baseline. Morris down to the ground comes up with it. There was a battle at the baseline. Morris was in there underneath. Him and Booker. And this will be Phoenix ball. So they roll at Phoenix ball. 2:22 left to go. As the Suns will get the inbound. Attacking the lane. That is good. Cameron Payne to the bucket with a right hand. It is even at 49 apiece. We've had multiple lead changes so far today. 2:05 left to go before the half. At the right wing perimeter, George dribbles now top of the key. Working on Payne one-on-one. 10 on the shot clock. George, one-on-one, moves that left wing. Batum, pump fake. Dribbles. Floats it up. Right elbow, fade away. Gets it. That is good by Nick Batum. What a shot by him. Clippers by 2, 51-49. 1:40 left to go before halftime. Phoenix has possession. Top of the key. Now they dribble towards their right with Payne. Payne working on Morris one-on-one. Payne passes right corner perimeter. Into the hands of Bridges. Dribbles right baseline on Jackson. Passes underneath Aiden. Got the space and puts it up with a right-handed dunk. We are tied again, 51 apiece. DeAndre Aiden with a big play right there. As he had the size advantage. Received the pass in the key and throws it down with the right hand. George has it. Whistle blown. Offensive foul by LA. It's on Reggie Jackson as he picks up a personal foul. Tim on the stream, welcome in here. Taking the Suns today. Raj from India, welcome in here. Yeah, this game is on ABC. I don't know where you can get it from India, though. I'm from the U.S., where we get it on ABC. Lob over the top, and DeAndre Ayton throws it down with a two-handed alley-oop jam, making an impact for the big fella in this game so far for DeAndre. Leading scorer with 14 points. Right corner three, Terrence Mann delivers. That is good for the Clippers as they lead at T-Man with his first bucket. Phoenix with a possession, 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Top of the key, it's Payne. Payne working on Batum. Payne switched by Morris. Dribbles out, back outside to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Payne, right baseline dribble. Puts it up, scores. Up and in off the backboard. That's good by Cameron Payne. 55-54 Phoenix. 25 seconds left to go before halftime. George, top scorer so far for the Clippers. He's got 17. Gives it out left corner, 3 in the air. Jackson, off the back rim, no good. DeAndre Ayton picks up the defensive rebound. 10 seconds remaining before halftime. Phoenix by 1, looking to add to it. Payne will dribble past the half-court logo. Hands it off to Booker, left wing, 5 in the shot clock. Dribbles, jumper, 15-footer, feed away, hits it. Devin Booker knocks it down, and Phoenix by 3. As the Clippers will launch the 3. No good off the backboard, and we go into halftime. 57-54, Phoenix by 3 going into half. What a start to this game so far in the Western Conference Finals. Back and forth, back and forth. What a game. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA, also college hoops as well when it comes back on in November. And glad to have everybody be a part here today on the stream. Funaki, welcome in here from Mesa, Arizona. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Really appreciate it, Clifton, for being a part here in the stream. You guys are awesome. Ricky, good morning out in the Philippines. You guys are awesome here out in the Philippines. Appreciate the dedication. It's past 4:30 in the morning out in the Philippines. This is awesome. Sheila May taking the Clippers. Welcome in. Latosa from the Philippines. Welcome on board. Another epic finish. I hope so. Vegas telling me it's going to be a good series. Telling you guys it's going to be a good series. And I hear you, man. I'm feeling it as well. This is going to be a great series. What a start to this series. After combining for 42 points in the first quarter, highly it was more of both teams trying to get a feel for each other in the first quarters. There was a ton of missed shots. This game really picked up in the second quarter, as that is true. Combined 69 total points in the second quarter. 36 by Phoenix, 33 by the Clippers. The difference maker has been Phoenix going to DeAndre Ayton, and it's increased their shooting percentage. That's the reason why. 58% shooting by the Suns compared to 45.5% by the Clippers so far as we go into halftime. The reason why the Clippers are in this game is because they made 8 threes. Phoenix is colder from 3. Phoenix is 5 for 14 from 3-point range at 35.7%. The Clippers are 40% from 3, hitting their playoff average where they're 8 for 20 from the perimeter. So the Clippers 3 is helping them out in this game. And DeAndre Ayton, he has been the difference maker for the Suns. That's why Phoenix is leading, because DeAndre Ayton has broken out in the second quarter, scoring 10 points in the second quarter, going 7 for 8 from the floor. He just has the size advantage, and that's where they're going to, passing underneath to him. And it's led to one of them a right-handed dunk underneath, and a couple layups right underneath the basket for DeAndre Ayton. So that's the big difference. Phoenix was cold starting out shooting from the floor, and they boosted it up to 58% right now at the end of the first half. Jesus taking the Clippers in 6. Welcome in. Valentino taking the Clippers. Anguishwar, thanks so much for finding my stream here. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it. JC taking the Suns in 6. Let me know out in the chat who you got in this series. Suns or Clippers. Welcome in Paul Michael here from Mexico. I just saw out in the chat. Ace Tan, welcome in here from Mexico. Antone from Oregon, welcome in the stream. Suzang taking the Suns, welcome in. Chris, welcome in, taking the Suns. Trying to catch up in the chat right now. I see Stacy's in the chat as well here. Yeah, difference may be who returns first. I agree. And it doesn't look good for the Clippers because Kawhi's injury, that looks like it's significant. That I'd be shocked if Kawhi plays in the series. That what I'm hearing from that injury, they haven't really gave much details, but from what I'm hearing, it could potentially be an ACL injury, and that's not looking too well for the Clippers with Kawhi's injury being serious. And for Chris Paul, in order for him to come back, Chris Paul would have to undergo 2 negative tests to be back, as he is out right now due to health and safety protocols. Gentleman from Italy, welcome on board, taking the Suns. Hey, thanks so much, Samuel, for finding my channel. Yeah, right now we're at halftime. I'm actually going to go into slow mode for you guys. I've done a slow mode every single stream. We went to the craziest slow mode in the other game yesterday. So right now I have 57-54. Yeah, DeMarcus Cousins in a big second quarter coming in off the bench. The first 5 minutes putting up 11 off the bench really helped. So the Clippers only had 2 points in the first quarter off the bench, and then the second quarter, half of their points basically were off the bench, 17 out of 33. Cousins had 11, and then Kennard had 6. So 3-point shooting, keeping the Clippers in the game. Kennard's made 2 threes. Paul George has made 3 3-point shots. Terrence Mann made 1 at the right corner. Terrence Mann, 3 points so far. He's only attempted 2 shots, 1 for 2 from the floor. I expect Ty Lue to get him some more minutes and some more touches for drop some more plays to get him some more touches in the second half for Terrence Mann after what he did in the last game. Marcus Morris is struggling. Morris is just 2 for 8 shooting from the floor, 0 for 4 from Dre. Reggie Jackson's only made 1 3 out of 5 attempts. He's 4 for 8 shooting though, taking it to the bucket quite a bit for Jackson. Yep, slow-mo like the tortoise. Yeah, we had the tortoise hype yesterday on the stream. My tortoise was a special guest at halftime. Noel, welcome in here, taking Phoenix. What's good? Joseph on the stream, welcome on board here. That was an unbelievable game yesterday. Sorry to hear about your Nets, man, but that was crazy. That was hands down one of the best NBA games that I've seen in a long time. This year's playoffs has been phenomenal. Games that's like big time come from behind victories. 25-point comeback by Clippers in the last game against Utah. 26-point comeback by Atlanta against the Sixers. It's been an unbelievable playoffs. Chaz in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, Jason Tatum staying at Boston. He isn't moving elsewhere. W. Paya taking the Clippers here today. My predictions, I did my predictions before the playoffs started, and I took the Nets and the Clippers for the finals. So I got half of it already wrong so far. I think Milwaukee now has a legitimate chance to make it to the NBA Finals. For what they've shown me, coming down 0-2 in the series for the Bucks. My prediction, I'm going to stay with the Clippers. So I got the Clippers in 7 in this series. Yeah, so since the Nets are out, I will put the Bucks now in place of the Nets for my prediction. I knew that Game 7 was going to be close. Either way. I thought it would come down to a buzzer beater. It came down to an air ball out of anything. Because I was getting vibes from that game because I went into overtime yesterday. I was getting vibes from that game that before we had overtime that it could very well look like the UCLA Gonzaga game in the Final Four. That Jalen Suggs hit the buzzer beater. But that was just a disappointing way. If you're a Brooklyn fan, just such a disappointing way to end it all. Because I think a ton of us were expecting it to be like a buzzer beater at the end. Dakota, welcome in here. Alan J, welcome on board, taking the Clippers. Let me know out in the chat who you guys got. Clippers or Suns. Welcome in the stream, everybody. I'm going to go over to the halftime slide over here. We got a couple links that I can post out in the chat for you guys. Anybody's interested, I'll get those up in just a moment. Actually, I didn't put them on here, actually, right now. I'll put in the... membership link out here. So all four of those links are posted down in the description below this video. I'll pin that to the chat. Usually I do that beforehand. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month. What it gets you is shoutouts for every single one of my live streams. And it also gets you special live stream access as well. At least once per month to a non-basketball related game. It could be like an NFL game or a Major League Baseball game or a NASCAR race for special live streams. And also, I'm going to post in the merchandise link as well. All four of those links, membership, Discord, Twitter, and merchandise, are all posted in the description below this video. The link to the merchandise for Behind the Arc Basketball is in the chat as well. We got some pretty cool stuff over there for merchandise. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts. Check that out if anybody's interested right now since we're at halftime. Fortnite Gamer, welcome to the stream here. Chris Middleton's had a terrific playoffs. Since he had those first two games, he was cold against the Nets, game 1 and game 2, but he really turned it on game 3 and plus after that. Chris Middleton was hitting so many difficult shots and making those. Thanks so much, JC, for supporting here out from the Philippines. Almost 4:45 a.m. Appreciate the dedication on the Monday morning for you guys out here. Yeah, Spike the Light to bring the tortoise back. Maybe we'll have another special tortoise appearance sometime when he is around. Lokesh, welcome to the stream from India. Yes, I'm gonna take tomorrow off. I've been streaming so much lately. I'm gonna take tomorrow off and spend some time with my family for tomorrow. Get some nice fresh air, and then we'll be back on Tuesday. I'll have tonight's stream as well. I'll be covering the Sixers against Hawks game. I'm gonna take tomorrow off, and then we'll be back on Tuesday for game number 2, Suns against Clippers. So actually how the schedule works, since the Clippers closed out the Jazz in 6, that means that the Western Conference Finals won't be played on the 4th of July if it goes into a Game 7. Jacob, welcome back in here. Right now we're just at halftime currently. So next game between these two teams, all the game times after this will be at 9 o'clock Eastern time at night. 8 o'clock Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific between the Clippers and the Suns. And the next game will be on Tuesday, June 22nd. That is 9 a.m. in the Philippines on Wednesday, June 23rd. That's a Tuesday night for those out in the U.S. So Tuesday night in the U.S., 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Phoenix versus the Clippers at Phoenix's home court again for Game 2. And then those that's internationally, that is on Wednesday. I know it's a 12-hour difference from me in the Philippines, so that's 9 in the morning Wednesday in the Philippines. What's good? Mysterio Chief, welcome on the stream once again. Yeah, we have so many awesome fans from international countries. It's incredible. What's good? Rome's on the stream here from Pasay City. Welcome back onto the channel. Do I think Chris Middleton going to have potential first option on the championship team? I want to say no. I think he's a great second option. He can make some tough shots. The thing I've seen through the series in Middleton, though, he hasn't been all that consistent. He was struggling the first couple of games in the series, and then late in the series, he was on a roll for Middleton. But he started out slow. Him and Holiday. And Holiday, I kept on waiting till when Drew Holiday was going to break out, and it never really happened as far as his scoring. But he had a big three-point shot yesterday when it mattered the most. And then he also was the one who was defending Kevin Durant on the final shot of the game. What's good? Arthur in the stream, welcome in. Taking the Suns here. The second half going to begin in a couple moments from now. DeAndre Ayton making a big impact for Phoenix in that second quarter. Ayton had 10 points in the second quarter. He is currently 7 for 8 from the floor, as he is taken his matchup and advantage of that type of matchup, as he's got the size advantage out in the post. Devin Booker with 11 points, 10 points by Cameron Johnson off the bench. Those are the top 3 scores for Phoenix. For the Clippers, top score is 17 points by Paul George. He's made 3 3-point shots so far. 8 made threes as a team for the Clippers. It's what's kept them into the game, as Phoenix is shooting the ball terrific from 2-point range, and the Suns are shooting 57% from the floor. And from 2-point range, this is where things are going their favor for Phoenix right now. Phoenix is 20 for 29 from 2-point range. They're 69% from 2-point range currently. That's impressive. And Ayton's been a big factor why 7 for 8 from the floor inside. So here we go. We're back to action. Third quarter has begun. If you're new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we are back to action. Going left to right, the Clippers have the ball first to start off quarter number 3. George has it, dribbles into the key. George now at the right baseline, floats it over into the key, nobody there, intercepted. Payne on a 3-on-1 fast break, dribbles up the court, lead pass underneath, and that is good. Bridges scores with a layup. 2 points off the turnover. Great start for Phoenix right out of the gate in the third. The Clippers will try it again. Top of the key, Jackson dribbles up jumper, takes it, gets it, as that is good for the 18-footer. Sean Sam, welcome back to the stream. Good morning out to you guys in the Philippines. 11:10 left to go in the third. Suns have possession. Ayton, he's got 14 points so far for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton moves it out. Top of the key, Booker. Booker fires the pass, right corner. Shot fake, Crowder takes the 3. Splash. That is good. Jay Crowder from downtown. Clippers have possession. Under 11 minutes left to go in the third. Jackson receives the pass from Zubac. Jackson, Man, George, Zubac, and Batum. The 5 in the court currently for the Clippers. A reach and fall picked up. It's on Payne defending Jackson. Clock will stop with 10:41. Yes. I would say yes, they're a Fortnite gamer. The Suns have a chance to beat the Clippers without CP3. And Kawhi's not playing tonight, or Kawhi's not playing today either. And out of those two players, it looks like Chris Paul is going to have a chance to return, most likely, if he gets 2 negative tests, as he is currently unavailable right now for Chris Paul, but he has a much better chance to return than Kawhi, which, according to sources, they fear that it could potentially be a torn ACL for Kawhi. .10:29 in the third. Zubac gets fouled underneath as Zubac will shoot 2 at the free throw line. First shot is good for him. Not much foul trouble so far, as yesterday there was a ton of fouls committed in the Nets-Bucks game, but today, 1 personal foul each by the Clippers players besides DeMarcus Cousins. He has got 2 personal fouls, and then 2 personal fouls picked up by Cameron Payne, and everybody else either with 1 or 0 for Phoenix. Second free throw, goodbye, but team 4-point game. Phoenix has possession. Aiden hands it off to Booker. Dribbles towards his right. Flings it out left corner. Shot fake. Slides to his left. Takes the 3. Crowder. Splash. Hits another one. That is good by Jay Crowder. Phoenix by 6, they will say. His foot was on the line then. That will be a deep 2 as it has been downgraded to a 2. 10 minutes left to go in the third. Pro hop in the key. They move it outside. Batum takes the 3. Off the mark. Tipped up and Zubac couldn't grab it. Aiden comes up with a defensive rebound for the Suns. They lost control of it though. Turnover by Phoenix in their backcourt. Man at the right corner. Moves it cross court left corner. Jackson catching fire. Takes the 3. Hits it. That is good by Reggie. 3-point game with 9.5 left to go in the third. Phoenix has possession. Steven on the stream, welcome in. DeHare, welcome to the channel, taking the Suns in 6. Let me know out in the chat who you got 600 plus watching, Suns or Clippers. At the right wing perimeter, as they will dribble right baseline. Payne, deep 2, hits it. That is good at the right baseline. Cameron Payne, so far today, he's got 8 points along with 7 assists. Playing in place of Chris Paul, Zubac receives the pass, able to find his way with a big left-handed jam inside the post by Zubac. Suns have possession. 9 minutes left to go in the third. Payne at the top, moves over to Aiden. Aiden defended by Zubac, top of the key towards his left. Hands it off to Booker, dribbles towards his right. Booker turns the corner, dribbles, shot fake at the free throw circle, back out top of the key. Crowder moves over to Booker, to top of the key. Booker passes right wing, right corner, open 3, Bridges takes it and drills it. Big time triple by Mikal Bridges as he knocks it down at the right corner perimeter. Suns up by 6, 69-63, 8.5 in the third. Clippers have possession. Top of the key, George moves it over underneath Zubac, contacted and fouled. And a personal foul picked up. It's on Phoenix. I believe it's on Aiden. Clock will stop with 8:23. Luis in the stream, welcome in here. What a great ball movement around the perimeter. Booker to the right wing, over to Payne, moves to that right corner, and Bridges took the 3 and made the 3 on the last 3-point shot make for Phoenix, putting them up by 6. It's going to be 2 free throws to the line now by Zubac for the Clippers. First shot is good. That was terrific ball movement all around, getting the open look that they needed to get for Phoenix, and wide open at the right corner was Bridges, and he drilled it down. Brandon, welcome back to the stream here. Zubac free throw number 2. That is good. All right, there was a 3-point shot made before that, and okay, I had called it a 3-point shot, and then I had said they downgraded Crowder's shot to a 2. They have now upgraded it back to a 3, so it's now 70-65, and a jumper mid-range by Phoenix has scored, make it 72-65. 8 minutes left to go in the third. Clippers move it out right corner, catching fire. Man takes the 3, hits it. Terrence Mann, ghost corner, in the corner, knocks down a triple. 7:45 left to go in the third. Phoenix, bounce pass. Booker, off to the trail. Ayton throws it down with a 2-handed flush. Devin Booker with an assist. DeAndre Ayton, explosive with a jam. Timeout taken on the court by Ty Lue. 7:41 left to go in the third quarter. Clippers down to 4 timeouts. Phoenix has 5 as we'll take a timeout here. And the Suns up by 6. What a game so far today. Welcome on the stream here, Dan. Welcome in. Paul George, the top scorer today so far for the Clippers. He's got 17 points, making 3 3-point shots. He is 5 for 11 from the floor in 22 minutes. So these are the top scores. Right now we're on the timeout. We'll update you guys with a box score. 16 points, DeAndre Ayton off the trail down the lane. Assist made by Booker, and Ayton is torching the Clippers in the post today. 8 for 9 from the floor. 16 points by DeAndre Ayton. He's only got 4 rebounds so far. It's been impressive, though, by Cameron Payne as he comes in this game and tallies in 9 assists so far. The ball movement has been spectacular for Phoenix. That perimeter 3 by Bridges knocked down at the right corner. That was just beautiful passing. It went inside over to the top. Booker to the right wing to Payne and set up Bridges at the right corner. Took the 3 and sunk it. Dino, welcome back to the stream here. Yeah, we had over 13,000 people watching yesterday, a record. It was unbelievable. Dennis, welcome to the stream here. Devin Booker making things happen. He's got 13 and Crowder's got 13, making 3 threes. Jacob, welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much for finding my channel from Roach's stream. Thanks so much, brother, for finding my channel. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, NBA games, and also college hoops as well when it comes back on again. So welcome in, 700 plus out now in the chat. And let me know out in the chat who you got in this one, Suns or Clippers. Yeah, it's been that type of game and a terrific game. Trading buckets all over the place. Welcome in, Rudolph again. Love all, not just some. Welcome in here. Congrats to the Bucks indeed. I had called that it would come to the final possession, but I did not predict that it would be an air ball to finish it up. That was an unbelievable game yesterday. In a matter of inches, decided it. If Kevin Durant had both feet behind the three-point line, the Nets would be moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals, but instead, Milwaukee going through, surviving in OT. And KD just needed a ton more help. Harden had a bunch of misses last night. And then just no show in the series from JH12. No Ego, welcome back to the stream, taking the Suns. Randy, welcome to the stream. Rodolfo, welcome in here. What a game so far. Phoenix getting to the basket, attacking to the rim. 64% shooting from the floor by Phoenix, compared to just 43.5%. Or 49% by the Clippers. The difference why the Clippers are in this game is because they made 10 3-point shots so far today by the Clippers. Phoenix has made 8 threes as well. Shooting the ball actually better percentage than the Clippers from 3. 47% by Phoenix, but it's been impressive what Phoenix has done today so far, getting to the basket for most of their shots going down being 2s. Not sure. I'm not sure about Kawhi's status for the... Yeah, so I'm not sure if the Clippers make it to the finals. I'm not sure more about his future status, but it doesn't look too promising. According to sources, they fear it's an ACL, so it doesn't look too promising that he's going to return for the Western Conference Finals. As we're back to action, George takes the 3 straight away, missed it off the mark. Defensive rebound picked by Phoenix. And I'll be back later tonight. You guys are welcome to join me in. It will be Hawks against Sixers later tonight for game number 2. Booker takes the jumper, missed the shot, but got contacted and fouled. And the clock will stop with 7:13. So yes, I'll be covering tonight's game as we welcome in Jerry Ad and Maddox onto the stream. I'll be back tonight, Hawks Sixers. Dan in the stream, welcome in, taking the Suns in 6. Jose, welcome in here, taking the Clippers. It's going to be 2 shots in the line by Devin Booker. First one is good, as we have 7:13 left to go in the third. Devin Booker, 14 points so far tonight for Phoenix. Number 2 scorer behind DeAndre Ayton with 16. Second shot by Booker, that's up and through. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. For more future play-by-play as well, ring that notification bell. Jackson dribbles to the right wing, defended by Booker. Gives it over to George, top of the key. George, 18-footer straight away, hits it. That is right down the pipe, good by PG-13. Leading all scores so far today for the Clippers as he's got himself now 19 points. 6:50 left to go in the third. Lob over the top, Aiden. Kicks it back out. Right corner open. 3 Bridges. Launches. Off the right side of the rim. No good. Defensive rebound picked by Zubac. Batum moves it past half court into the hands of George. George left wing gets open. Takes the 3. Boom. Hits another one. PG-13 erupting now for 22. Phoenix by 3. They got possession. 6:20 left to go in the third. Top of the key. Payne dribbles towards the left wing. Bounce pass underneath Aiden. Aiden kicks it back. Right wing Crowder. Lobs it over to Aiden at the right baseline. Jumper turnaround. Aiden misses it. Unlike Aiden selling for a right baseline J instead of taking it into the post underneath. As the Clippers with a chance to tie. Takes the 3. George. Oh, he's sizzling, baby. PG-13 on another one. Drills it at the left wing. 76-76. Paul George with 25 points now. Made his 5th triple of the game. Underneath Booker. At the left block, working on man. Backing his way inside. Turnaround. Mid-range. Booker hits it. That is good for 2 more by Devin Booker. 5:35 left to go. Suns on top, 78-76. Clippers have possession. George at the left baseline off a double team. Moves it out to Jackson. Open. Takes the 3. Hits it. Oh, they gamble on a double team. Sets up the open triple made by Jackson. And the Clippers have come back and they lead 79-78. 5:15 left to go in the third. What a game. 800 out on the stream. If you're new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. This game picking up in the scoring department. Handoff. It's from Aiden to Booker, and man picks up the reach and defending Booker. Clock will stop with 5:09. All right, we're going to get back to the chat here. Erwin, welcome to the stream here. Nick, thanks so much for being a part. Devin Booker's favorite player. Freedom Express, welcome back to the stream. Another prediction by 32, taking the Suns by this one. Unknown Soldier, welcome in. Spartan, welcome in here. Picking the Suns to win the series. Hit me up in the chat who you guys got, Suns or Clippers in the series. Jermaine, welcome back in here. JD, LMBX, Rui. CP3 has to undergo 2 negative tests to get back to playing in this series. And for Kawhi, they fear that it could potentially be an ACL. So we're not sure about Kawhi's status as well. But it does not look likely that Kawhi will be back. Ulysses, welcome back. Jennifer on the stream. Ant, welcome in here. 79-78, Clippers will have the ball back. They kick it out left corner, 3 in the air. Takes it, Beverly, no good off the back rim. Booker, he's going to get the rundown. Oh, stolen away from behind. What a hustle play by Pat Beverly. Picks up the steal, and it will lead to a foul picked up from behind by Phoenix by Booker. What a hustle play by Pat Beverly. With 4:46 left to go in the third, up the court. As he pickpockets Devin Booker from behind and completed the steal. The Clippers now in the bonus. Clippers have the possession. George floats it up over the top to Zubac. Turnaround hook. Gets it at the left block. Clippers by 3. They lead at 81-78. 4.5 left to go in the third. 13-2 run for the Clippers. Burst of runs they've had throughout the playoffs. Catching fire. Crowder misses a 3 at the left corner. Clippers come up with a defensive rebound. LA has the possession. Left wing perimeter. It's Jackson. Step back jumper. Nasty over Etuan Moore. Missed it. Couldn't complete it though. Defensive rebound picked up by Phoenix. Approaching 4 minutes left to go on the mark. This has been a terrific game. Suns 8 for 12 this quarter. Clippers 9 for 14. Attacking the lane. Booker no good. Shot got denied. Off the backboard it went as well. Jackson gives it off to Man. Man open. Lobs it over the top to Zubac. Missed the slam dunk. Gets his own rebound back. Passes left corner. Over to the left wing. Open 3. Takes it. Jackson drills it. Reggie Jackson right down the middle. Hits the triple. And the Clippers extended to a 6-point lead. 84-78. Monty Williams going to take a timeout now for Phoenix. 3:44 left to go in the third. What a game we have, and these Clippers are part of a 16-2 to 2-run they are on right now for LA. Timeout taken on the floor with 3:44. What a game. Wow. Just can never count out the Clippers when they go on an absolute tear from three-point range. Reggie Jackson was found at the left wing and knocked down the three-point shot. And it was all the likelihood that set it up. It was a missed slam dunk by Zubac as he was able to get his own ball back off the missed slam dunk and move it back out around the perimeter from the left corner to the left wing, which set up a wide open Reggie Jackson. Hey, thanks so much, Ray, for being a part of the channel here. Waking up early. Really appreciate you guys out in the Philippines for the dedication here on the stream. Waking up early at 5 in the morning to watch my stream. 84-78 Clippers on top with 3:44 in the third. If you're new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified future live streams. If anybody would be interested in becoming a channel member, that link is posted out in the chat there. Check out the channel membership. What the perks get you is it gets you shout outs for every single one of my live streams for all channel members. We currently have around 30 channel members. And also it gets you special access to special live streams at least once per month that I cover to a non-basketball related sport. Could be like an NFL game or a NASCAR race or a Major League Baseball game. And also, I just posted that merchandise link in the chat as well. I'll post it again if anybody's interested. Got some pretty cool stuff there. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers. Yes, I'm a Celtics fan if you guys didn't know. I'm from Massachusetts, so I'm a big Boston sports fan. Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins. Welcome in Maddox on the stream. John, welcome in here. Jestone, thanks so much for being a part of the channel from the Philippines. Happy morning out to you guys Monday morning in the Philippines. Richard, welcome in here from Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, thanks so much, love all, just not some. Really appreciate you guys for finding my channel. Salman, welcome back in. Yeah, we had a crazy stream yesterday. I covered the Bucks against the Nets Game 7, and that was unbelievable. We broke records in that stream from yesterday. Actually, today, I can keep up with the chat yesterday. So I like this chat we got because I can keep up with it, and we can build off here. We got an incredible community that we are building off, and I'm finding new people out in the chat that's enjoying the stream and really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I actually work full-time at a radio station. That's what my actual job is. I work during the weekdays. I went to college, graduated 4 years ago, and I got my degree in communication, and that's where I work, is doing all the I do all the commercial work for putting together commercials at the radio station, voiceover work too, and I decided to start my own channel, doing play-by-play around 2 years ago, and it's just taken off throughout the playoffs. It's been incredible. So we are back to action, 3.5 left to go in the third. The Suns had the ball. They missed it underneath as the Clippers will have it back. Jackson puts it up. No good off the back rim. Terrence Mann comes up with an offensive rebound. Tries to put it up, and he gets contacted. And there'll be a foul here called. 3:24 left to go. Refs are sorting out who it's going to be on. Is it on Zubac or not? Or is this going to be a violation over the rim? Zubac, yeah, it's going to be a violation on Zubac over the rim. So it's on Zubac, says he tried to tip it in. It was over the rim when he tried to tip it in. He missed it either way in a tip-in. So 3:10 left to go. Phoenix takes the jumper. That's good. 15-footer goes down by Devin Booker. Puts it to a 4-point game. Devin Booker got himself now 19 points. Top scorer for the Suns today, along with 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Jackson at the right elbow. Pass. Not even close. Behind in the key as he was looking for Zubac. It out on the break. That's where Phoenix makes him pay. It goes down. Another 3 out on the break by Devin Booker. A steal leads to the triple, and now it's a 1-point game. Devin Booker with the last 5 for Phoenix. 2.5 left to go in the third. Clippers have the ball at the right corner. Step back 3. George takes it. Sinks it. Paul George to the right corner. Knocks down the triple. 2:20 left to go in the third. PG-13 having a spectacular game. 28 points, making it 6-3 so far today. Booker, left baseline dribble, puts it up and no good off the glass. Tipped up, gets it. That is good. But they're not going to count it. Over the rim, it appears to be by DeAndre Ayton this time. Zubac just got... Oh. Zubac just got called on one. And it's going to be over the back call. It's on Ayton, so they will not count the bucket there for Phoenix. 87-83, and the Phoenix fans cannot believe it that didn't count. And it's going to send Zubac to the line. So the personal foul was picked up from behind by Ayton. Zubac was the one who tipped it in the wrong bucket, but they called the foul on Ayton from behind, going up for the rebounds. So they don't count the bucket for Phoenix, and Zubac shooting two. First shot, he missed it. Hey, thanks so much, Bree, for being a part of the stream. Jason, welcome in here. Reynaldo, welcome in. I've heard that Kawhi is... So they fear that Kawhi might be out due to an ACL. We haven't confirmed it just yet, but it doesn't look too likely that Kawhi is going to be back for this series. Second shot's good by Zubac. He goes 1 for 2 that trip, 2-10 in the third, Clippers by 5. Phoenix has possession. They give it over to Etuan Moore, kicks it out right corner. Into the hands now of Booker. Dribbles to the free throw circle. 15-footer right down the middle. Devin Booker drills it as he has got 24. The top scorer for the Suns puts them winning 3. We got 1K in the stream. Let's go, everybody. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and appreciate everybody for being a part today in the stream. Let's go. Hit me up in the chat who you got, Clippers or Suns. JD, welcome in here. Thanks so much, Robert. Appreciate it, brother. Raymond, welcome back in. Noel, welcome in. Taking Phoenix. There was one at the free throw line, late whistle, and Phoenix went to the free throw line and they hit the free throw. 88-86 now. Devin Booker made the free throw. Minute 50 left to go in the third. George dribbles, top of the key, looking for 7. No good off the left side of the rim to the corner. Cam Johnson picks up the defensive rebounds. The 5 in the court currently for Phoenix. Booker, Torrey Craig, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson. Booker, another 15-footer. Drills it again. Back-to-back jumpers to the free throw circle, and we're even at 88. Clippers have possession. Minute and a half left to go in the third. Zubac back on the top. Ball into the hands to George. George to the right wing perimeter. George 1-on-1 working on Johnson. He takes the jumper and a key. No good. Got knocked down. No call. Defensive rebound picked by Phoenix by Bridges. Suns have the possession. Minute 10 left to go before the end of 3. Booker dribbles. Once again, 15-footer. Oh, he can't miss. Devin Booker back to back to back. Jumpers. 15-footers go down. Suns on top by 2. 7-zip run by Phoenix, all sparked by Devin Booker. 55 seconds left to go in the third. Attacks the lane. George. His shot gets blocked out of bounds by Ayton. The Clippers will keep it with 52 seconds left. What a game. Devin Booker going off. Literally cannot miss the man with 15-footers in his last 3 buckets. D-Book has got 29 points now, the top scorer in this game. D-Built, welcome back to the stream. Sealy, welcome in here. Glad to have you guys be a part of the channel, all the new people. Welcome in Transit and Christian as well. What a game to start off this series. Back and forth we go. Alright, so there was assessed on that call. A personal foul picked by Phoenix too. And Paul George to the free throw line, and that is good. It was a technical after the play was over. Ooh. Okay, it was on Cam Johnson that they rolled it on. So that's why they sent Clippers the one at the free throw line. And the Clippers get the inbound too. George contacted at the corner by Bridges. And it was said PG-13 back to the line. Paul George with 29. Devin Booker with 29. a battle of who goes off more, basically, in this type of game. Devin Booker, 12 for 21 from the floor, 29 points. And Paul George came today to knock down the threes with 29, making 6 threes out of 11 attempts. First free throw, no good. Paul George missed it, rolled around the rim and out. What a start to this series. Abraham, welcome in here from Phoenix. Listen all the way from Illinois. Glad to have you be a part of the channel. Jetstone, welcome in. Second free throw. That is good. Tied up at 90 apiece as Paul George, the first one to 30. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Phoenix has possession. Booker, defended by Beverly at the top of the key. Now off a double team. Gives it off to Aiden. Pump fake wide open. Passes to the corner. Right corner three. Right down the pipe. Drills it as that is good. It goes down. That is good by Torrey Craig from the right corner. Clippers have possession. 20 seconds left to go at the end of three. George defended top of the key by Bridges. George to his right. Dribbles at the right elbow. Step back. Three in the air. George. Bang, bang. PG-13 delivers with 33 in the board. 93-93. 12 seconds left to go in the third. Phoenix has possession. Booker dribbles past the half-court logo. Terrific start to the series. Going to slow it down off a double team. Moves it cross-court. Bridges. Open three at the left wing. Takes it. Misses it. Tipped up. No good. And that will end the third quarter. What a start to the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals. 18 points in the third quarter by Devin Booker, made back-to-back-to-back jumpers, 15-footers. 14 points in the third by Paul George. PG-13 leads the way. Stat correction, he has got 32 for Paul George. And then for Phoenix, Devin Booker leads the way. He's got 29. What a game. Hi, Danny. Welcome to the stream. 083. Welcome in here. Nice start to the series as well. Ryman on the stream. Sablis, welcome in here. No Kawhi, no problems. Steven loving what he's seeing right now as these Clippers are fighting. The three ball has been the way that the Clippers have been living throughout the playoffs, and they are living through it for LA. 16 made threes in game one of the series. Phoenix came into this game the number one defense in the NBA playoffs, allowing opponents to shoot the ball from three-point range in the playoffs around 32%. And today, the Clippers are shooting 47% from three, 16 for 33 from the perimeter. Christian, welcome back to the stream here. Thanks so much, 083 10826. Dante, welcome back to the channel here, bud. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe as we just ended the third quarter. We're going to move on to the fourth quarter in a couple moments from now. Paul George making 7 3-point shots coming out big time ever since Kawhi went down for playoff P finally. 4 made threes by Reggie Jackson. Jackson's got 20 points. And 11 points off the bench all in the second quarter by DeMarcus Cousins. Marcus Morris having a tough game. Is yet to hit a three. Missed all 4 threes from the perimeter. Nick Batum's only got 2 points. He's only attempted 2 shots. Terrence Mann's only attempted 3 shots. After an incredible 39-point performance on Friday, he's only got 6 so far. He's played 22 minutes by T-Man. And then for Phoenix, Devin Booker leads the way. 29 points, making 12 shots out of 21 attempts. DeAndre Ayton has been a difference maker in that second quarter. Inside the post, he is 8 for 10 in this game. 16 points by DeAndre Ayton, 7 rebounds. Jake Crowder with 13, 10 off the bench by Cam Johnson. Hey, thanks so much for finding my stream, Abraham. Mo, welcome to the channel here. Thanks so much for being a part yesterday on the stream. You guys were awesome last night. That was incredible. I've never had so many people in my life before in a chat like that. That was phenomenal. I couldn't even keep up to the chat. It was that crazy. Yes, I think this game could very well get some overtime in it. We've been covering unbelievable games lately, whether it's comebacks or whether it was the overtime game last night between the Bucks and the Nets. Editho, welcome in here, taking the Clippers. Nice matchup indeed. Really appreciate you guys from the Philippines joining in. Anybody who's watching international, let me know out in the chat if you're watching international, because I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome watching international. 5:18 in the morning. If you're out in the Philippines here, your dedication is incredible. You guys are awesome. Hey, thanks so much to Google. Appreciate it here. Been terrific. Brown, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much, Dan. Come on, welcome in here. Harrison, welcome on the stream here. We got Nick as well. Welcome on board. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off quarter number 4 of action. And it will be Phoenix possession first. At the right elbow, Aiden hands it off, top of the key. They will turn the corner, dribble underneath. Nice dump off. Craig over to Aiden, throws it down with a two-handed jam. DeAndre Aiden, 18 points for him today. He is now 9 for 11 shooting from the floor. 11:30 left to go in the fourth quarter as we just started off the fourth, but teams only got 2 so far. Paul George, the top scorer, he has got 33 for George, so it is 33. ESPN had 32 at the end of 4. It is 33. Morris backs his way. Morris, jumper, in the key, hits it. Tied up at 95. Marcus Morris scores, and he has now got 6 today. Gage, welcome on here once again. James, thanks so much, guys, for being a part again. I predicted the Clippers in 7 in this series. 11:02 left to go in the fourth. Booker towards his left as he gets contacted and followed by Beverly. Beverly reaches in. Clock will stop with 11:02. CP3 is not playing. Chris Paul is out due to health and safety protocols. And Kawhi is not playing either. He is out with that right knee injury. I've been looking at quite a bit of sources. According to sources, it's not confirmed yet, but they fear it could be an ACL by Kawhi that he injured. Saric moves it outside. Craig, nice pass to the right corner. Johnson fires a 3, couldn't get it, wide open at the right corner. What's good, Joey? Welcome back to the stream here once again, man. 10:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Clippers in a tie game against Phoenix in the first game of the Western Conference Finals. At the left baseline, Morris. Morris working one-on-one by Craig. Backs his way. At the left block, turnaround, and the key hits it, but it will not count. Personal foul picked up before by Phoenix. It's on Craig, and the clock will stop with 10:35. They called a reach-in before the shot. Isaiah, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, I actually got access to stream the game yesterday. That was a crazy game. At the left baseline, receiving the pass, it's Morris. Morris, turn around, left baseline jumper. No good, he misses it off the mark. Defensive rebound picked by Phoenix. The 5 in the court currently for the Suns, Booker, Payne, Johnson, Saric. As Booker will take a 3 and he drills it straight away. That is good. Devin Booker with a triple on Phoenix. Out on top by 3. What a game. And also Torrey Craig's the 5th player out on the court. Clippers bringing up the court. And away from the basketball, it's going to be a personal foul picked by Cameron Payne. What's good, Tina on the stream? Welcome in. Spyrodon, welcome in here. 10 minutes left to go in the fourth. Underneath, and Saric is down on the ground. As he goes down in the key, the clock will stop with 10 minutes. Let me know out in the chat who you got today. Clippers or Phoenix? Yeah, I agree. Bucks are the healthiest team at this point. And then once Phoenix gets CP3 back, they'd have everybody back. The refs are going to take a look at this call right now in the court. 9:59 left to go. As Saric went down in the post. It's DeMarcus Cousins who picked up the personal foul inside the key, knocking down Saric. Yeah, feel free to be a part later tonight. I'll be covering the Hawks against Sixers, game number 7. You guys are welcome to join in for that stream. Welcome in here. Come on, Luis, Dan, Martin, David, welcome back in here. Yes, I'll be covering that game later today. Shane, welcome in. So, initial call was DeMarcus Cousins' offensive foul picked up as he was receiving the pass inside, and he just clipped Saric, and Saric got knocked down by the right arm of Cousins down on the ground inside the key, and this will be Phoenix possession. Alright, so now it's been confirmed this will be Suns basketball. 10 minutes left to go as Phoenix will get the inbound in their backcourt. Payne, Craig, Johnson, Saric, and Booker. The 5 of the court currently for Phoenix. They have possession with 9:50 left to go. Saric dribbles, 15-footer. Free throw circle J. No good, missed it. Batum comes out with a defensive rebound. Clippers down by 3. Jackson, Batum, Rondo, Morris, and Cousins. The 5 in the court for the Clippers. They move it right corner, right wing, top of the key. Rondo's past the left wing. Over to Jackson. Takes the 3. Hit the front rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Cousins couldn't keep it in his hands. Booker comes out with a steal on the key. Here goes Phoenix on the break. Open 3. Payne launches, drills it as a crowd explodes here. Out in sunny Phoenix, Arizona. 101-95. Open 3. Sinks it at the left wing. It goes down by Torrey Craig. It went down by Cameron Payne. Now they get it back with a rebound. Booker dribbles. Jumper hits it. Gets some space as he knocks it down by Devin Booker for the 15-footer. Oh man, has he been so good today with those jumpers. 9:05 left to go on a timeout taken on the court by Ty Lue here for the Clippers. Phoenix out on the roll here on their home course. The crowd explodes, moves towards his right, takes the jumper over Boogie Cousins and hits it. What a game. It has been a game of runs. Clippers at 1.1 on a 15-2 run. Phoenix is now once again bouncing back on a 10-2 run at the start of the fourth quarter. Devin Booker taking over. Leading scorer for D-Book, he's got 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Making 14 shots so far today. 18 points by DeAndre Ayton, efficiency 9 for 11 inside the post. 13 points by Jay Crowder, 11 by Cameron Payne, along with 9 assists filling in for CP3 starting at the point, and then 10 points by Cam Johnson. For the Clippers, leading the way, Paul George with 33, 20 by Reggie Jackson, but it's going to come down to struggles for this type of game, potentially could be, and that's where struggling today has been Marcus Morris Sr. 3 for 11, has missed all 5 3-point attempts that he has took with just 6 points only for Marcus Morris. Other than that, everybody's playing terrific ball all around. Almost 1.3K in the stream. Let's go, everyone. If you're new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, college hoops as well. Feel free to be a part. Later tonight, I'll be covering game number 7, Hawks against Sixers. You guys are welcome to join in that stream also. Yeah, Paul George is having a terrific game. He's made 7 threes. He is carrying the Clippers. So PG-13, 33 points, 7 for 12 from the perimeter, and 10 for 21 shooting. We have 9:05 left to go. Yeah, T-Man hasn't really been part of the offense today. So he goes for a career-high 39 against Utah, and he hasn't touched the ball much at all today. He's 2 for 3 from the floor. He's only got 3 shot attempts. He scored 6 points by man in 22 minutes. Not really much to go over for foul trouble. DeMarcus Cousins got 4 personal fouls. 3 personal fouls by Terrence Mann. Everybody else playing with 1 or 0 for the Clippers. And for the Suns, 3 personal fouls each by Devin Booker and Cameron Payne. This hasn't really been a foul-heavy game. Patrick, welcome to the stream again. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Mac Jones can do this year. And when Bill will switch over to Mac Jones. Diek, welcome in. Taking the Clippers. Let me know out in the chat who you got in this game. Suns or Clippers. Type it up in the chat. Mo, welcome in. Definitely be Booker there. Vinyl on the stream, welcome on board. Incredible game today for Phoenix. They are shooting about 61% from the floor. And thanks so much for the sub and the like, Luis. Appreciate it here, brother. Avenging Eyes, welcome to the stream. So we give you guys big warm welcomes for the first timers on the stream right now. We are back to action. Clippers down by 8. They get the inbound. They have the ball now underneath Cousins. Spin move, working on Sarge. Puts it up off the backboard. Missed, tipped around on the key. Defensive rebound picked up by Craig by Phoenix. The Suns have a chance to go up by double digits. Their largest lead is currently right now by 8. Nobody has been up by double digits so far today. At the top of the key, Booker pass over to Saric, and the refs will stop the clock. The clock will stop with 8:31. It will be on Cousins. Cousins tried to battle for a 50-50 ball, and he reaches in, and that's his 5th personal foul. And Cousins stays out there defending Booker. Booker takes the 3, no good at the right wing. Offensive rebound brought back by the Suns. Top of the key, Booker. 8:20 left to go. Booker gonna slow it down, 6 in the shot clock. Here goes Booker. Right wing, step back 3 in the air. Off the side of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Johnson puts it up, and he slams it home. As they will count the duck. That is good for 2 by Cameron Johnson. Gets it down 105-95. Largest lead of the game today. Suns by 10. Right baseline dribble. Jackson to the hole. Scores up and in off the backboard. 7:50 left to go in the fourth. Payne at the top of the key. Dribbles back outside. Cameron Payne working on Jackson off the pick. Dribbles, drives, Payne dumps off underneath, puts it up, couldn't finish. By Craig though, gets his own rebound back, dribbles back out to the right wing. Craig, defended 1-on-1, drives on Cousins, step back, Craig, jumper deep 2, no good. Defensive rebound picked up by Batum. 7:25 left to go in the fourth. Clippers down by 8. They got possession. Clippers have the ball. Right baseline. Jumper. George. Fade away. Oh, and he drills it, but they're not going to count it. Reach and fall picked up by Phoenix. It is on Cameron Payne. The clock will stop with 7:18. What a game. From Mexico, Dimitri, welcome to the stream. JC, welcome in, taking the Suns. Let me know out in the chat who you got. Suns or Clippers. If you're new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Rondo now onto the court will be the inbound passer. Rondo, Zubox. Cam Johnson will check out of the game. He's got 12 points so far today for Cameron Johnson. Jay Crowder will check back into the game for Phoenix. 5 in the court for the Clippers. Or actually, Cam Johnson will check back into the game. It's now Torrey Craig that will check out. So Craig checks out, Johnson officially back in. Rondo, Zubox, Batum, Jackson, and George. 5 in the court currently for the Clippers. Ardo is 5. Jackson has it the right wing. 7:10 left to go. 5 in the shot clock. Takes the 3-point shot straight away. No good. Off the rim short. Defensive rebound picked up by the Suns. 7 minutes remaining. DeMarcus Cousins got 5 personal fouls. He is currently on the bench for the Clippers. Phoenix with the ball, top of the key. It is Payne. Payne sees an opening, drives on Zubox with the left hand, couldn't finish as George comes up with a defensive rebound. 33 by George, moves it over Rondo, left wing to Batum, takes the 3, no good off the mark. Johnson snags the defensive rebound. 6:40 left to go. Romel, Mimi, Allen, Brote in the stream. Thanks so much for being a part here. You guys awesome here. Romel, welcome in. Pass half court. Phoenix will dribble and Batum. It's between Batum and Booker right at half court as we get a personal foul. And it's going to be assessed. I believe it's on Batum. Yeah, Booker received the handoff from Payne. There was, a little bit of contact as things were getting a little bit physical there. Payne and Batum. A little bit of shoving after the whistle, too. Refs might have to sort this one out. 6:29 remaining. It will be Phoenix inbound. Payne will be the inbound passer. Thanks so much, guys. You guys are awesome here in the chat. Oh, no, they're going to flip the call. Okay, so the Clippers are going to go to the free throw line, and George hits the free throw. Okay, so they assessed it on Cameron Payne technical foul. So that's what it was all about. Batum and Booker crashed into each other off a dribble handoff as the Suns had the ball, and then Payne went into Batum, and then Payne got teed up for it. So that's where the free throw was made at the line for the Clippers. So 7-point game, 6:20 left to go. Lob over the top, looking for Aiden. Payne's pass off the mark, though. The Clippers will get called in the foul. It's on Zubac underneath. Clock will stop with 6:20. Non-shooting foul. Phoenix will get the inbound. Booker, Crowder, Cam Johnson, Aiden, and Payne. The 5 in the court currently for the Suns. 6:15 remaining. They inbound it. Booker dribbles the tightrope, and he gets to the far right. And again, the Clippers will pick up another personal foul. And this one will send Phoenix into the bonus, shooting 2. Zubac trying to just run Booker out of real estate. And yeah, Zubac contacts Booker, dribbling right corner perimeter. So Booker will go to the line, shoot 2. First free throw, it's good. Devin Booker, the top scorer today for the Phoenix Suns, as he has got himself 35 points. He is the top scorer of the game. Paul George has got 34. Second free throw by Booker. He drills it. Make it 36 by D-Book. 107-98. Suns by 9. The Clippers have the ball. 6:05 remaining. They have it at the right wing. It's George. George dribbles free throw circle. Kicks out left corner. Rondo launches the 3. Hits it. That is good by Rajon Rondo. Clippers with the threes. Hanging in the game. That's the reason why. 17 made triples today by LAC. Suns have the possession. Under 6 minutes remaining in the fourth. Phoenix has it with Booker. Gives it out cross court. Deflected out of bounds by Batum. It will stay Suns ball with 9 in the shot clock. 5:44 remaining. Endicom, welcome to the stream here. Romel, thanks so much for finding my stream. Pierre, welcome in here from Indonesia. Thanks so much, Tina, for finding my channel. Taking the Clippers. Judy, welcome in. Taking the Suns. If you're new in the stream, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We got 1.5K here. Feel free to join in later tonight. I'll be covering the Hawks against Sixers. Game number 7. That shot gets blocked. Aiden. No good as Jackson comes out with a basketball for the Clippers. Jackson moves over to George. George with 33. At the left baseline for PG-13. George. Turnaround. Takes it, and the Suns player is down. That is Payne. He's able to get back up on his feet. George has got 34, quick update. So he has got 34, made the free throw. So he went from 33 to 34. All Jacks, welcome in, taking the Clippers. Devin Booker has just had an incredible playoff series, making his name known. His coming out party in this playoffs, he needs to be recognized a whole lot more. Robes in the stream, welcome in. I'm not sure about Kawhi. For Chris Paul, he has to undergo 2 negative tests to get back. 5:15 left to go in the fourth. George takes the 3. Off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Phoenix comes out with a defensive rebounds. 5:10 left to go. Suns attack, kick out. Right corner. Johnson, no good from 3. Clippers with a board. 5 minutes left to go. George, straightaway 3. He'll take it. Rolled around the rim. That's back-to-back misses from 3 by PG-13. 4:50 left to go now in the fourth quarter. Suns have possession as they will attack the lane. Booker dumps it off to Aiden. Watch out! DeAndre Aiden throws it down with a heavy right-handed flush. Explosive as the whole crowd explodes here out in Phoenix with the orange rally towels. 109-101. Clock will stop with 4:46 left to go. Devin Booker facilitates with the assist. Right behind, he finds DeAndre Aiden off the trail and throws it down with a huge right-handed jam. What a game. 4:46 left to go in quarter number 4. And Devin Booker, double-double for him. 36 points, 11 rebounds, and just got assist number 8. Phoenix has been so impressive today underneath the rim, doing a ton of work underneath the rim. DeAndre Aiden has got a big-time advantage in this series as far as his size advantage, and he has really taken advantage of that in game 1. 20 points by Aiden, 10 for 13 from the floor. From Kenya, welcome in. Derek here from Kenya. From Alaska, we got Pete on the stream, welcome in. 520 in the stream, welcome in here. What a game. A lot of awesome people from the Philippines. Luis on board, welcome in here. You guys are incredible. Thanks so much for being a part, especially you guys overseas out in the Philippines. It's Monday morning out in the Philippines at like 5:40 in the morning. You guys are awesome for joining me in here. We're at 5:40 almost out in the East Coast, where I am, 12 hours behind from the Philippines. We'll be back tonight covering the Sixers against the Hawks, game number 7. So feel free to join me later tonight covering game number 7, Sixers against Hawks. Judy from the Philippines, welcome in. Greg, thanks so much for finding my channel. 083, glad to have you in the stream. What a game. Vivian from Puerto Rico. We are international. We have so many countries out here. It's incredible. The Clippers staying in this game because of the three-point shots. LA has made 17 threes at 43% from the perimeter. And for Phoenix, they have just been phenomenal with their twos. Phoenix is 33 for 51 from 2-point range. They're shooting the ball at almost 65% from 2. Impressive. Getting to the basket underneath with DeAndre Ayton. Devin Booker knocking down back-to-back 15-footers at 1.3 straight times in a row. And they are getting to the paint for the Phoenix Suns. And Phoenix leads points in the paint. This has been a big difference. 48-30 in favor of Phoenix. And DeAndre Ayton, 10 for 13 with 20 points with a huge right-handed jam. Jonathan from the Philippines. Drosnin, welcome to the stream from Egypt. We got Egypt in the house. Pamela, welcome in. From Belize with 083-1026. Kenny, welcome in. Indeed, another great game in the playoffs. What a start in the Western Conference Finals. Yeah, Paul George has missed back-to-back three-point shots, and now that's why Phoenix has got themselves up by 8. We're back to action. Batum receives the pass right corner, takes the 3 out of the timeout, and drills it with 4.5 minutes left to go. 5-point game, Suns on top. 109-104. Phoenix with a possession. Both teams in the bonus. Top of the key, Booker. Booker, Bridges, Aiden, Crowder, and Johnson. The 5 in the court currently for the Suns. Booker off a double team. Moves it over right wing. Bridges attacks. Watch out! Right down the lane. Nobody to guard him. Slices the double team. And that is a thunderous right-handed flush sent down by Mikal Bridges. Clippers have possession. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth. Back outside, Batum at the right wing. Just made a 3. Gives it over right baseline. George backs his way on Crowder. Moves it out, Batum right wing. Over to George again. Right baseline. Tough shot. Fade away. No good off the mark. Defensive rebound picked by Aiden. Suns have possession. 3:45 left to go. Phoenix by 7. They'll slow it down. Booker at the left corner of the front court. 3:40 left to go. He's defended at the top of the key. Dribbles towards his right. At the right wing, Booker. Shot fake. Passes top of the key. Johnson. Back over to Booker. 4 in the shot clock. Booker. Dribbles. Step back 3 in the air. Off the back rim missed. And Terrence Mann comes out with a defensive rebound. Mann, Batum, George, Rondo, and Jackson. The 5 in the court currently for the Clippers. Mann kick out, Batum. Over to the right corner. Jackson fires the 3. Missed it. Had a great look. Just rolled around and out. Phoenix comes out with a defensive rebound. 3:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Booker, the top scorer with 36, looking to add more. He's got the ball. Welcome in, Sunshine, Daryl, win-win all on the stream. Here goes Booker, the top of the key, 5 in the shot clock. Booker, 1-on-1, dribble drive inside, puts it up too high off the backboard, tipped up, and Batum comes up with a defensive rebound. 2:45 left to go. Rondo hands it off to Jackson. Turns the corner. Dish out. Intercepted. Poor decision by Jackson at a clear lane on in front. Instead, it's a 2-on-1. Lob over the top. Watch out. Booker over the Bridges and the alley-oop two-handed jam. The difference between a 5-point game if Jackson lays it up and in down the lane, and a 9-point game. Poor decision by Reggie Jackson as he flung it backwards, looking for Batum around the perimeter, and out on the break, Booker 2-on-1, lob over the top to Bridges, throws it down with an alley-oop two-handed flush. Timeout taken on the court by Ty Lue. 2:34 left to go. Phoenix up by 9, 113-104. Devin Booker. What a game. Triple-double D-Book as he puts his name into the triple-double category today. 36 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists by Devin Booker. 14 made shots out of 27 attempts, over 50% shooting from the floor, making 3 threes, and 41 minutes by D-Book, carrying for the Phoenix Suns. An incredible game. Just to note, Phoenix has got 6 players in double figures. 20 points by DeAndre Ayton, taking full advantage of his matchup in the post. 10 for 14 by Ayton, along with 9 rebounds. 13 points by Jay Crowder. 12 points off the bench by Cameron Johnson. 11 points each by Mikal Bridges and Cameron Payne, along with 11 points and 9 assists. What a game. For the Clippers, leading the way so far today, Paul George with 34, Reggie Jackson with 22, Cousins with 11. Terrence Mann's only attempted 3 shots. He's only scored 6 points. And Marcus Morris, there really hasn't been many players struggling in this game, but Marcus Morris Sr. has struggled. He has only got 6 points, just 3 for 11, 0 for 5 from 3. TJ, what's good here? Glad to have you guys be a part. Greg in the stream, welcome in. What a game. Flash Instincts on the channel, welcome in here, bud. 113-104, 2:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jackson has the ball, dribbles, drives, inside. This time Jackson attacks, and this time he scores. Should be a 3-point game if Jackson laid it up and in the last time. Instead, it's to a 7-point game. 113-106, 2:05 left to go in the fourth. Phoenix has possession. Booker turns the corner. Kick out left corner. Open 3. Takes it. Bridges. Bang, bang. The crowd on his feet here out in Phoenix. Mikal Bridges knocks down the 3 ball from the left corner. Clippers have possession. Shot fake George. Moves it out left wing Rondo. Rondo working on Booker. Dribbles. Attacks left baseline. Scores to the bucket. Lays it up and in with a left hand by Rajon Rondo. Josu, welcome back in here. Luis in the stream, welcome in. 1:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Phoenix has possession. They're going to slow it down. Booker with 36 points. Booker triple-double. 36, 12, and 11. Booker has the ball. 8 in the shot clock. 1:30 left to go. Lobs it over to 8 and pass deflected back outside. The Crowder launches. Takes the 3, rattled out. Defensive rebound picked by Rondo. 1:20 remaining. Rondo bounce past man. At the left wing open. Gives it back outside to Rondo. Out to Jackson at the left wing. Jackson thinking about a step back. Going to move it outside to Rondo. Takes the 3 straight away. Splash. That is good by Rajon Rondo. Back-to-back triples by the Clippers by Rondo and puts his team winning 5. 116-111. 1 minute left to play. Phoenix has possession. Booker at the edge of the Valley logo pass half court. Defended 1-on-1 by Jackson. 50 seconds left to go. 3 in the shot clock. Booker towards his right. Dribbles. Step back. 18-footer. No good off the back rim. Tipped up around the perimeter. The Clippers control the defensive rebound. George in transition. Takes the 3. Hit the rim short. Offensive rebound back to Jackson. 35 seconds left to go. Jackson will set it up down by 5. 3-point shot fade away. Off the back rim offensive rebound. He had an easy shot to lay it up, but Rondo gonna dribble back out. Rondo shovels it out left wing man. So much time. 23 seconds left to go. Takes the 3 splash. Terrence Mann with 22 seconds delivers. And just like that, they've come on a run for the Clippers. A big run. 116-114. T-Man with a triple at the left wing. They were jacking up 3s and they finally were able to find one. 22 seconds left as Monty Williams for the Suns will take a timeout. What a game. And ain't over till it's over. Type in the chat what you're feeling here today. Overtime or no overtime. Type it in. OT or no OT. Put it in the chat, everybody. What a game. The largest lead has been Phoenix by 10. The Clippers, their largest lead has been 6. If you're just joining us, the Suns have an advantage in points in the paint, 52-34. The reason why the Clippers are down by 2 is because they have been saved by the 3 ball. LA has made 23s in today's game. 42% from 3 from the number 1 3-point shooting team in the NBA. 20 for 46 from the perimeter. The Clippers will not give up until the final clock goes down to double zeros. Multiple missed threes in that possession. Multiple times chunking off the clock around 30 seconds plus or so. And finally, they discovered a 3 ball. Terrence Mann drilled it. As Terrence Mann so far today, he's got 9 now. He is a perfect 3 for 3 from 3. He's only attempted 4 shots, but he is a perfect 3 for 3 from 3 by T-Man. If he only attempted more shots, if he only played 27 minutes. If Ty Lue gives him more minutes, then the Clippers right now most likely going to be on top. Phoenix will get the inbound. Right behind the defense. Oh, can't see him. Ghost on the court. Devin Booker receives the pass behind the defense. Nobody on him, and James it down with a two-handed jam. Booker with 38. George attacking. Missed it. Offensive rebound, man. Underneath, kick out, top of the key. Rondo back out, right corner, 3, but Batum takes it. No good off the mark. Defensive rebound ripped away. Guess who? By Devin Booker with 4.6 seconds left to go, and he gets fouled. Devin Booker making his mark in the 2021 NBA playoffs. No CP3, no problem at home for the Phoenix Suns, and they are less than 5 seconds away from taking game number 1. D-Book with 38 points, triple-double, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, shooting 2, looking for 40 at the free throw line. First one, bullseye, right down the middle by Booker. 4.6 seconds left to go. First Phoenix Suns playoff triple-double since 2005 with Steve Nash. Second free throw, right down the middle by Devin Booker. He has got 40. Clippers with the ball. They turn it over in their backcourt. It is over. The Phoenix Suns take game 1 at home. 120-114 the final. Oh, baby, what a thriller here in sunny Arizona. The crowd explodes. Devin Booker triple-double for the first time in Phoenix playoffs for the Suns since 2005 with Steve Nash. What a game. The Suns taking it to the bucket was the big key today. Points in the paint in favor of Phoenix. 54-34. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I plan on being back later tonight covering the Hawks against the Sixers, game number 7. You guys are welcome to join in on that stream as well. What a game. The duel between Booker and Paul George, it wraps up. PG-13 finished with 34 points tonight, but Devin Booker the hero as he finished up with 40 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, 6 players in double figures for the Phoenix Suns total. 20 points by DeAndre Ayton, working hard on his matchups in the post, went 10 for 14 along with 9 rebounds. 14 points by Mikal Bridges with some monster jams by Bridges. Slamming with authority in this game. Jay Crowder had 13. 12 points off the bench by Cam Johnson. 11 points by Cameron Payne in place of Chris Paul with 9 assists. Man, what a game. If the Clippers had played Terrence Mann much more, he played for 27 minutes. If he had played much more and then been part of the offensive game plan a ton more, receive more passes to get the ball more, then this could have went the Clippers' way. Terrence Mann only finished with 9 points, but he was a perfect 3 for 3 from 3-point range. Paul George had 34 points. Reggie Jackson had 24. Everybody played well today in this matchup besides Marcus Morris Sr. When the game was on the line, or throughout the game, Marcus Morris Sr. went 3 for 11, 0 for 5 from 3-point range, and only had 6 points in 21 minutes today. Everybody else really played their hearts out on the court, giving it their all today. Just look at these numbers, efficient all over the map by Phoenix. They finished 55% shooting. Devin Booker, over 50% shooting from the floor, 15 for 29. These are all the players shooting 50 plus. Mikal Bridges, 6 for 11. DeAndre Ayton, 10 for 14. 5 for 10 by Jay Crowder. 5 for 10 by Cameron Payne. 5 for 8 by Cam Johnson. Torrey Craig, 3 for 5 shooting. Everybody right there shooting the ball for Phoenix. They had 7 players shoot the ball 50% or plus. 50% or greater for the Suns today. And the big key for them was taking it to the paint, attacking to the basket. What a game. So yeah, feel free to join back in later tonight. I'll be back game number 7 in around 3 hours from now. We'll be back covering the Sixers against the Hawks game number 7. You guys are welcome to be a part of that stream. Before you do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified future live streams here on the channel. Before I do wrap up, gonna thank the channel members. If anybody would like to become a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to be part of the channel membership. What the membership gets you is shoutouts for every single one of my live streams to all the channel members, as we have 30 members plus right now. And also it gets you special access to special live streams I cover at least once per month to a non-basketball related sport. Could be like an NFL game or a NASCAR race or a Major League Baseball game for a couple of special live streams that I do cover. So wrapping up here to the channel members, as we have Jack, Jason, Warren, Raven, the sports expert, Aaron, Superman, Man and Hayes, Dennis, Russell, Mark, All That Deuce, D-Block, Cindy, Rajeep, Oscar, who is new on the stream as of yesterday, RGR Football Fan, RGR Football Fan 2.0, CW2K, BP Greg, Magic, Bino, Jay, Caden, TGU, James, Oreo Pudding, Adam, Jacob, Abdu Rahman, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, and Alden. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part of the stream. Remember, I'll be back later tonight. You guys are welcome to join me in for Sixers against Hawks, game number 7. Gonna be a terrific game, hopefully, with a terrific stream, giving you the best that I can make it for the play-by-play coverage, as we'll give it to you guys around 3 hours from now. I'll tip off 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day, as this is Behind Your Basketball, signing off.